goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited.
Don't talk to me!
You need to do a video. Griff gang. Hi, me again. Hi, are you serving cheeseburgers right now? Good for you.
Hello, it's Freddy.
My dad's my uncle. Exactly, teardrop. Like these people who have, they have children. Can you not take them to the park?
Rage, more rage.
Every time I do a weigh-in, the scale's broken. You're not a marriage scammer. I gave my cat away for you. Dad, if you're watching this, sue Slimer. You think your life would be so much better struggling here with 500 kids and no money? Okay, good luck. Giddy up! Fat! Detain me, bitch! He's just my brother. He's my brother. You know? I'm not hungry. Like, that salad really filled me up. That hot dog is juicy. Hillbilly, crap, white trash people.
Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. So happy to see you all here with me this Sunday morning. Hello, Tat Von B. Happy birthday, Yabba. You are loved and adored. Thank you so much, hun. I appreciate you. And thank you all so much for all of the birthday messages, all of the birthday wishes. It was an amazing birthday. Today I woke up a little bit under the weather. Well, actually yesterday, dude, I don't know if it's allergies or just getting sick. I don't know, girl, but I'm struggling over here. So if I'm a little bit low energy today, please excuse me. Pat, thank you so much, hon. I appreciate you. Actually, I have one of your screenshots. I'm going to throw up on the screen here in just a second, girl. Thank you so much. Holding on for the tab. Hello, hello. Church is in session. Hit the thumbs up. Yes, please. I appreciate you guys. And thank you so much for being a member for 40 months. That's a long ass time. Appreciate you, hon. Hello, Charlotte, my love of Christ, Seattle Sapphire's low carb world, unvaccinated Craigslist fat, crazy ribbon lady, Sleepy Jean, Hack, hello, my Smoky 16, Sweet Daily Win, Porcula, KK, Lily, Angry Water, Acid Girl Art, hello, Payday, good to see you, Sassy Mama, Bama Girl, Max, I am Hellfire, tired as fuck, hey girl. Let's see here. Tina B, Cancer Warrior, Mac Attack, Lost Tamale, The Bandit, Stacy the Witch, Fifi 48, Hellfire, Foodies. What is that? Foodie Saki Diaper. Hello, good to see you. So we went to see the new Star Wars. Well, originally, I've been telling you guys we wanted to go see the Michael Jackson movie. Well, we didn't make it in time to see it in like the movie theater we like to go to is the Extreme movie theater. And I've totally been spoiled on just like the super big movie screen. So that's the only way I like to watch the movie. And they already took it off. They've took it off the Extreme movie thing. So we had to settle for Star Wars, but I'm not mad at it because the movie was really good. So if you want to go see it, highly recommend it. Hey, Champagne Kisses. Good to see you. Ellie, hello, hello. Oh, really, Ellie? I loved it. Did you like it? Shut the front door. Good to see you. Butter Crumpet, hello. Let me see. Beck, hello. Good to see you. There's so much to go over, guys. I cannot believe this shit show that has been happening on the YouTubies in the last couple of days. That's always how it is. I feel like Chantel gets herself real good and riled up when she knows we're going to be gone for a few days. How is it? Oh, hold on a second. How is it that she gets a visit from the, what is this? The Animal Welfare Services of Canada. Hey, babe, good to see you. Missing Mimic, hello, hello. They've gotten, are you talking about the movies, Missing Mimic? Hello, Mooncharge Dorito. Happy birthday. Don't spend it all in one place. Get yourself something small. Will do, Mooncharge. And thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you. Frenchie BG, hello. It is a reality show. It really, and I think it was just Jamie in the chat said that Rosie did a refrigerator inventory at like 4 a.m. Gotta watch that. I can't wait to see what's all inside of Rosie, who basically lives alone. Her brother, who doesn't eat that much, is all in her refrigerator. I guarantee it's packed full. Dynamite, Sammy in Brooklyn, good to see you. Cemetery Spice, hello, hello. Duping Delight, I'm awake. Let's do this. I've been up. I went to bed super late last night because I had so much to finish up yesterday. It was a hell of a day and I had a late nap. So I was up to like 1:00 in the morning doing my grocery order, make sure that was all taken care of. And I don't think I fell asleep till like 1. And then I turned around and got up at 6. So I'm on the struggle bus today. Hey, Code Blue, good to see you. Look, dog. She was talking smack on your name, yeah, but then laughed about us calling her twin Big Sig. What a shit show. It is a shit show. Hey, Charlie girl, good to see you. Good morning, Yabba support group. Happy belated birthday. May babies ain't nothing to fuck with. That's right, girl. Good to see you this morning. And thank you so much for being a member. Appreciate you. What a complete shit show. So I don't know what is going on in the community, bro, but the fact that the Animal Services of Canada knocked on Foodie's door and somebody called in. It's not funny. It's not. Trust me. I tried not to laugh, but what do you want from me? What do you expect? Was I laughing that somebody called in? I don't know. Who's more of a shit show, us or her? Seriously, somebody called into the Animal Welfare Services of Canada. Oh my God. I can't even say it. The words can't even come out of my mouth. Fine. Somebody called in and said Chantel was essaying her cat. What the fuck? And you know what? I was tore up about it. I really was. Holy shit, Charlie, go. Thank you so much for gifting 20 the YouTube Underground memberships. Welcome, welcome, all new members. A word from our sponsor, Pickle. Go ahead. Hold on.
Success is not defined by perfection,
Yes,
but by progress. Keep going.
That's right. Keep going. Thank you, hon. And welcome, welcome, all new members. Please be sure to use your custom emojis in the chat. And don't forget, we're doing a giveaway today at the end of the stream. We're going to be picking 20 winners for a Kick promo card, which I'm super excited about. I posted it on Twitter. I'll pull the image up over here in a second. I didn't have it ready. I don't know why. But 20 at the end of the stream. So make sure you leave a comment on the last live stream that we did. What was that? Thursday? For your chance to win. And thank you, girl. I appreciate you so much. That was so nice of you. Cautious observer. Hello, hello. Cutie gave Yabba a rage bees for her birthday. She sure did, girl. And thank you so much for the support. Let me see. Glass Diamond says, happy late birthday. It was noted that the bottom of the notice was cut off. I wonder what's missing. Not only that, but the whole date situation on this notice is strange to me. So the notice was on May 22nd. The rage about the notice wasn't until the 23rd. So she had already been live since the Animal Welfare Services had contacted her and left this notice or whatever. So I'm assuming that she knew that this had happened. Maybe she thought that she wasn't going to talk about it. I really don't know what the situation is and why that date and the timing of it all doesn't make sense to me. But the whole entire situation is wild. I'm not shocked. I mean, I'm shocked by what people said, but there had already been lots of talk in the community about reporting Chantel, about BG being on the stove, and about the way that she feeds BG, and the fact that she admitted that she ran over BG's paw with the mobility scooter. It's not funny again. It's really not, but holy shit. And let me show you the reason why. Let me take this off the screen and we'll circle back around. This is from Tat Von B on Twitter. Thank you, Glass Diamonds. I appreciate you. This, I'm assuming it's this picture, maybe among other things, are the reasons that people made the report that they did. This is Chantel with her lips about an inch away from BG's asshole. Take of this what you will. I don't know what to say about the whole situation. It's all insane. It's all like, how do you even, how am I even supposed to respond to any of these allegations in these animal welfare notices that Chantel is getting? I don't even know what to say. It's all so beyond my comprehension. I'll leave it at that. Hey, big birthday. Good to see you. It says attempted and they never saw BG. They're not doing their job if she still has BG. Love y'all. Love you too. So, because she claims in this video, and we're going to go over it here in a minute, that she made contact. Babe. That's what she's talking about when I said that about fucking Al. She claims that she talked to these people and that she said that she's a popular YouTuber And I guess that people troll her is why they are calling that all of it's fake. So next time you get a call, just ignore it. It's those people who are making the allegations that need to get in trouble. But just like Big Bertha says, it says that they attempted. So it's a very big possibility that they didn't actually talk to Chantel, that the notice maybe was just left at her door. And maybe she was like, you know what? I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to say anything. And I think Chantel is getting a little attention starved over on her channel. I think Chantel is weird and gross, but I don't believe that she is essaying the cat. I wish trolls would not waste these professionals' times. Well, here's the thing. Here's what you all have to understand. I know that people are actually concerned about BG, but what you guys got to understand that there's only so much that these places can do before they remove an animal. And I know it's hard for people to watch and see BG on the stove and, you know, all of these things and hear about BG's paw getting ran over by the mobility scooter. That's not enough for them to come in and remove the cat. Believe it or not, it's just not. Okay. That's just how they operate. I think in Canada and the United States, like it has to be, even though we believe it's serious, they don't think it's serious enough. And the problem comes from if you guys send in all these messages and make these calls or whatever, they will just start ignoring it. So when something does happen and something is like very bad to where they would step in, they're more than likely just going to ignore it because of this situation. So Charlie's got a point. Like they're not going to take this situation serious. It's not enough for them to step in. And now they see that she has a YouTube channel and probably a lot of trolls involved. They're not going to take these things serious. So you have to be very careful when you go in and you make these kind of reports, and you have to remember, what are they? You might think it's serious, but what are they going to take serious? So it is sad about BG. Bertha, thank you so much for the support, hon. I appreciate you. Elizabeth says Dirtneck is drilling with the SPCA notice and probably planning her next cat grip. She needs to stay the fuck out of it because we seen what happened to BBJ. You are not the one that needs to get BG. Elizabeth, thank you so much for the support, hon. I appreciate you. Let me see. Sorry, I got behind in chat. Let me see here. Scroll. This is not the first time this has happened with past cats, now BG. And you would think they would take that into consideration after everything that happened that should be on file with the BBJ situation. But again, that's just how they operate. I do believe that there's so much animal neglect that goes on that they only can take the most serious cases and do anything about it. Hey, Carrie, good to see you. Dungeon and Roses, hello. I finally renewed my membership. Happy birthday, dear leader. I can't wait for the first trading card. Also, these girls are showing out this weekend. I'm excited for you, girl. Make sure that you send me an email. Now, I haven't checked my email since Wednesday or Thursday, but I do plan on doing that today. But if you haven't emailed me yet, make sure you do so I can get you down on the list. And I appreciate you so much. I think FFG is shrewd enough to lay off this one, but who knows? Meth is a hell of a drug. Bitch, I'm dead. Meth. She wishes. She could probably use a little meth in her life, to be honest. Dungeon, thank you so much for the support, hon. I appreciate you. Hello, Sarah. Happy birthday from Phoenix. Love you lots. Love you too, hon. And thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you. So we've got to go over her community tab post. We got to go over her set. She had the audacity to sit down with all of her Taco Bell and sit there and tell Rosie about herself. You need to take several mobility seats, Chantel, and take your own advice. It really took some balls to get up there and say the thing that you said. Hey, tired as fuck. Open the door, Chantel. Tired as fuck. Thank you for being a member for 26 months. I don't believe that she made contact with these people. I think Chantel is too much of a coward. You think what? They have Chantel's phone number and they know how to reach her? Do you think that they actually knocked on Chantel's door and she got off of her ass and she went and opened it and invited these people in to take a look at her apartment and how BG was living? No, I think the notice was left. Maybe if anything, she might have had a conversation with them and been like, it's all haters on the internet. They harassed me, making herself a victim. Maybe. But as far as letting these people in her apartment, I don't believe it. Not for a second. Not Chantel's Candace. Hello. Thank you so much for joining memberships, girl. I didn't see. Oh, thank you so much for upgrading your membership to the official TG trading card tier. Don't forget to send your information for your trading card to the email in the description below. Thank you so much for joining, hun. Appreciate you. Jealous haters. Exactly. Can you imagine having to have that conversation, telling everybody about your jealous haters on the internet? Fucking dead. Okay, so listen, we're going to get into the Taco Bell mukbang. We're going to go from there, and then we're going to breeze through this shit so we can get to the report and to the community tab post. So give me just a second and let me get that pulled up. Who puts their face that close to their animals? It's not even like her tail was down and you just happened to hug her backside. The tail was up and your lips were like centimeters from her actual asshole. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Who does this? Why would you do this? It's so disgusting. She said to get a warrant. Jesus fucking Christ. I can't even imagine what that life is like. I really can't. Okay, so listen. Taco Bell lunch, let's eat and discuss. This was uploaded 18 hours ago. She's sitting at 5,414 views. Also, the couples channel is now fully monetized. So she's supposed to be uploading some clips from Salah in Syria to get the vlogs kicked off so they can start making some ad revenue over on that channel.
With me video. Today for lunch, I am having Taco Bell. I really wanted a crunch wrap. And so I got one. So here it is. Diet Pepsi Crunch Wrap Supreme.
Run Enemy Run says, I think that if you are concerned, there's nothing wrong with reaching out. Animal control will not ignore calls. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you're right. I would think that, I don't know. These places do not operate the way that we would assume that they operate. Like, again, they take the most serious cases. They're going to prioritize those cases over people on the internet calling about somebody on their YouTube channel. Like, if you are making reports and everything and you feel like it's justified, you better make sure that you're providing all of the video clips and everything to go with that. Don't just write a novel and send it off and tell them everything. You need to be sending video clips and images if you feel like that's what you need to do. Hey, Lisa Luhu. Bygones, bees, bygones. Truce, no matter what, bud. Lisa Luhu, I don't know what to think about that. Anyways, back to you, Chantel.
Cream with beef. I'm trying this new Cantina chicken taco. It's like a crispy.
You see that? I don't even know. There's so much sour cream on this item. I can't even tell what that is. I don't know if that's loaded nacho fries or what it is, but that thing is soaked with sour cream.
Crispy taco with like chicken, cheese, 3 cheeses.
I thought you were on some kind of like health journey and you were making mother meals and you were trying to get your life together because you wanted to get your couples channels monetized so you can be with your husband and live your dream. What the fuck is this? What is this? She legit ordered the entire menu. Crazy. Rage bait.
In a creamy sauce, and of course nacho supreme. I mean, fries supreme, and a cheese sauce. Bismillah. Okay. Now we have some hot sauce. We're gonna put this on the fries.
Okay, it is fries.
Cat will come and investigate.
It's like 4 to 5 different meals. So this, the nacho fries, whatever this is, and then 2 of these big things over here. That's crazy.
Speaking of which, you don't want to miss my kick stream because I'll be addressing some things regarding my cat today, Saturday.
Oh, so she knew at this moment that she was going to talk about that when she went live on her Kick channel.
Okay.
I thought you wanted to stay completely out of the drama, Chantel. I thought you didn't want that on your channel. You very well could have not even mentioned this to the community. You could have kept it to yourself and kept it pushing. If you want to be drama free, that is exactly how you should have responded to that situation. But you had to make yourself a victim, didn't you? And it worked. If you noticed yesterday after it happened, she was getting some pretty big donations on her stream. Hey, WNC Tar Heels. Good to see you, girl. Happy belated birthday, Yaba. Thanks for all the laughs and the best community. Thank you so much, hon. I appreciate you.
Hello. Hello. All right. VG. Come on, you have your breakfast.
Again, why do you have that cat hovering? I will never. It's going to get repetitive. But why does she insist on the cat hovering over her food every single freaking time?
This is why I'm not sleeping good, because if you try to sleep past your cat's breakfast time, it ain't gonna happen. So I got to get up every day around.
She wants to be a victim. All of that she could have very well ignored it, but she knew what she was doing.
6 a.m. Usually
She's exploiting the fact that she is neglecting her cat on camera. People are making reports, and now she's using it for content so she can make a profit.
washroom, give her treat, top up her crunchies, refill her water, throw a toy a few times, and here we go. All right. First things first, let's have a bite of this. It's a little flat looking, but
it looks like it's all bread. Hey, Bradley, good to see you. Happy belated birthday, Yava. I got my giveaway in the mail the other day. Thank you again. I'm so glad you got it, hun. And thank you for being a member for 26 months.
Food never looks like the ad. All right. Beauty by Bismillah.
If you notice, you can still see the CPAP marks on her face. So again, we always like to tell the story how it starts. She's in bed. She's still got her CPAP strapped to her face. She's whipping out the DoorDash app. She's ordering her food. She leaves the CPAP on her face until she has the delivery at her door. She then gets out of bed, collects her food, sets it up, and she goes live. That's her CPAP mark on her face that she uses as a side of oxygen because of the obvious. Hey, Shelly Ray. Wow, it looks like Cutie is doing so well with her reset. Not ever going to happen. Keep up all that eating. Yeah, and that's the thing I need to remind people, even though Chantel is trying to be a victim with the BG situation and it is working and she is getting donations in turn with those donations. Hey, Ruby, this is what she's doing with that money. So let her have it. Eat up, big girl, as we like to say over here. Shelly, thank you so much for being a member for 51 months.
That
is a great point. Who the hell wakes up out of bed and the first thing on their mind is Taco Bell? And not even just Taco Bell, but all of this Taco Bell. My stomach hurts looking at it. Tired as fuck says all this drama after defending YouTube lover and their drama. We didn't even talk about that. Like YouTube, whatever their name is, they are just absolutely showing their ass in Chantel's chat, calling people monkeys and all kinds of other inappropriate things. And for whatever reason, I don't know if it's just a defiance order or whatever, Foodie is defending this person, even though her own supporters are saying, hey, I don't feel comfortable here. This person is being racist. They're saying all these inappropriate things. Chantel's like, if you don't like it, just block that person. So we went right from that, pivoting into all of this drama. So maybe that is her way to try to get people to forget that situation. And that's kind of how this shit works. Like it moves so fast. You can pivot away from one situation by creating drama around something else. Do not forget that. Tired as fuck, thank you for the support and the reminder.
Sour cream in there. Okay. Don't mind the hijab slippage. I am like so annoyed. With this whole trailer.
Why are you annoyed? What does that trailer have anything to do with you? Why are you annoyed by that?
I've seen.
Are you annoyed at the fact that Rosie's getting a little bit of attention, even though it's all negative attention? Nobody is going to say anything positive or label Rosie a victim. She is going to get so much hate from this community and the new people that she brings in that's going to see this documentary on HBO Max or wherever they're showing it at. It's going to suck really bad for her. So I don't know why you would even open up your mouth and put yourself in that situation. Being jealous of negative attention is next level, Chantel.
What you? She has to investigate. She's like, who are you guys? This Escaping Paradise HBO special that's coming out. Have you guys seen it? It's basically Paradise, P-E-A-R-A.
Girl, your heyday is over. Let the younger generation have their turn, like Rosie.
Oh, yes, he is the home of a man named Stefan. He's a man who really loves BBW women. Okay. He wanted to create a haven for these women to come be themselves, have fun, like, you know, fat girl club, you know, treehouse club or something.
Are you about to defend the man in this situation? To be honest, I've only seen little clips and what people have said on Twitter. I have not sat down and watched the entire video, but I feel like she's about to defend the man in this situation, which I'm not going to be shocked by whatsoever. Please continue, cutie. That is right on cue for you.
Which is nice because, as the trailer says,
what do you mean it's nice? I'm sorry. Say it again. What's nice?
Come be themselves, have fun. Like,
is that what he's doing? Is he just offering them a place to go? Come be yourself and have fun, and that's nice of him. Are you okay? God, oh my God.
You know, fat girl club, you know, treehouse club or something.
Oh, it's a fat girl club, a treehouse club. What a nice way to put that situation. Okay. Hello, Art. This whole argument makes me think she's had DM interactions with this man, or maybe she wants one of these people to reach out to her. It could be one of the two. I'm not sure which one. I could believe that though. Art, thank you for the support, hun. Shelly Ray says that creepy guy talks with hot plate on her TikTok. Really? I missed that. I gotta see it. Shelly Ray, thank you so much for the support. Chantel did this with no research, only to end up finding out Stefan has a long list of allegations following him. Chantel always ends up defending predators. That girl, you will never miss a beat when it comes to defending predators, do you, Chantel? We love that for you. We really do.
Which is nice because, as the trailer says, it's hard for larger bodies, especially women, to feel loved and accepted. Is obesity dangerous? Yes. But this trailer, I don't know if the documentary is going to have that angle, but it's making Stefan look like a villain.
I'm pretty sure he is. That doesn't mean all of these people cannot be bad people. Rosie and the rest of the girls, I don't know a lot about the other cast, so I'll leave it at just Rosie. But everybody can be a villain in this story, Chantel. You don't have to come in and defend this man because it's just so stupid. It's so hard to even deal with you sometimes. Radioactive Gaming, hello. Did she just describe what he does as letting themselves be themselves and have fun? Yes. It sounds like girl camp. Thank goodness she cannot have daughters. Exactly, Radioactive Gaming. That's what we always say. We're so happy, Chantel, that you chose this life of self-destruction so you cannot bring another life into this world, because just fucking imagine that. Thank you for the support, hun. Hey, Badussi, I'm plus size. I've never had a problem finding a man. A lot of people, well, this is the thing, right? Yeah, you're plus size, but you're not death fat. When she talks about BBWs or chubby women, that is not what we're talking about. These are death fats. And you all know the definition of a death fat. They're not a BBW and they're not chubby people. It's completely different. Thank you for being a member, hun.
Which, that's the part that really peeves me off because, like, I'm sorry, did he make you go to paradise? Did he force you to stay?
Do you know? We don't know. You don't know. So how can you sit here and speak on this situation when the documentary has not even been released? And even when it's released, you're not going to know the truth behind that situation. How can you sit there and say any of this when nobody fucking knows the reality of this situation? Such a bad take.
Women go there willingly, and they have the freedom of choice and free will to do what they want.
So when you're talking about these women, and this is not to defend the women, this is just trying to look at it from all perspectives, right? We're talking about women who are death fats, very vulnerable, very desperate for relationships of any kind, friends, romantic. And you have a man who's just offering you a safe haven, and God only knows what comes with that. Chantel, are you sure? Is that really how you feel about this? Okay. Oh, Stanley says this reminds me of the Cyrac situation. Yes, I agree with that. Big Bertha says she always halfway talks about everything she talks about. She's never educated on anything. Exactly. You know what it is that Chantel probably went and watched the trailer, more than likely read a few comments, and then came up with this ridiculous take that she has right now. She doesn't know anything about this situation. It's really hard to speak on what went on in that house and who that man is unless you've done some extensive research. It seems like this dude has a history. Big Bertha, thank you for the support, hun. But as he says, did dishwasher force her to drive over? Did dishwasher force her to stay? Did dishwasher force her to give him money? How does she know? Foodie, we watched you. We can speak on it as professionals because we watched it in real time, a lot of us. Your desperation to drive yourself to dishwasher's home. How are you going to sit there and act like you weren't that person? As if it's not all out there. You cannot recreate history and change the narrative. We all seen it. But Issy, thank you for the support, hun. Sarah says, I met Stefan at my nursing homes. What? No way. Sarah, thank you for the support. That's crazy. Are you being serious? She was and is still desperate for a man that doesn't want her. Exactly. We see that shit still playing out present day with the Salah situation. It's the same thing, except dishwasher was local to Chantel, whereas Salah is in Syria. Tardis Fuck says, where's your documentary, cutie? Tardis Fuck, thank you for the support, hun.
Try the taco. There's all kinds of cheese on it. Cool. And I'm sorry, but what is Rosie doing in there? Like, did she? I don't even think she's been to that house. And she's acting like such a crybaby victim, which is not surprising.
Just like you do. You were totally fine with dishwasher until he didn't want you and he moved on with his life with Dee Dee, Chantel. Just like you, playing victim. Mooncharts Dorito says it's giving, well, what were you wearing? Mooncharts Dorito, thank you for the support, hun.
Surprising. In the trailer. And it's like, what does she even have to do? Like, they're just like, I don't know. And she's in the trailer, she's crying. They don't tell you the price. No, because you're supposed to be a grown adult and make your own decisions. No one is forcing you to do anything. You are where you are because of your own actions. That includes me. That includes every other person in that house. So to blame.
So are you taking responsibility for your situation with dishwasher? Dishwasher didn't have a car. Dishwasher didn't force you to go over there. You had no children, no financial connection to dishwasher, but yet every day you piled your big ass in your Kia and you drove right to that person. It wasn't until that dishwasher moved on to Dee Dee that it was a fucking problem.
Stefan, for grown adults and having free will over their own choices is ridiculous. You know, and
I just cannot believe that you are once again getting on here and you're defending the fucking man.
That's what the trailer seemed like the angle is going to be, but it's just like there's a lot of there's what caused this uproar. I mean, Paradise has been around for a long time, but it wasn't until one of the most beloved, notable members of that house has sadly passed away. Okay, very tragic, sad, and
as she's about to stuff like 10 fries covered in sour cream, cheese, meat, and God only knows what else. What was the reason that woman passed away, cutie?
She passed away recently. So now people are starting to look into
why does she always support those with SA allegations? That's a great question. This is why no one believes you. Exactly, Crump. Tired as fuck. Thank you so much for gifting one the YouTube Underground membership traveling Cash App. Welcome, welcome, new member. Thank you. I appreciate you, hon.
Paradise and Stefan, and like, you know, it's almost like they're trying to find someone to blame for the situation. But it's like, this woman passed away from complications from influenza B, apparently. And that's what I heard. So how can he be blamed for that? Well, morbid obesity can be very dangerous when you have a flu like that on your respiratory system and your cardiac system.
So was this Stefan guy, was he enabling the behavior of the cast members, maybe providing them with food or providing them with money to consume all of this food to keep them in that state? Chantel, are you not seeing this for what it is? Mooncharge Dorito says she is so jealous Stefan didn't want her barracuda. I think she definitely wants a phone call from Stefan for sure. Even if she's not going to entertain it, she just wants to say that she turned it down. Kind of like with the Low Cow podcast, it really fucking inflated her ego that Keemstar and Yo Mama and all of these people were begging her, and she was like, no, I'm not doing it. But she loved the fact that they were asking her, so Salah would know how desired she was by all of these other platforms. So she might not necessarily want to go and be a part of that situation, but she would love the opportunity to be the one, be like, oh yeah, Stefan personally reached out and asked if I wanted to join in on the Paradise, whatever the fuck it is. And I told him absolutely not. She wants to be able to say that.
But again, Stefan is not responsible for
Moon.
what grown adult women do and put in their bodies. I mean, it's like
crazy considering like the subject matter behind all of this is food and death fats, and unfortunately one of the cast members passing away from that situation, that she decided not only to talk about and defend the Stefan guy, but she decided to pile in about 2,000, 3,000 calories as she does it. Like, she very well could have addressed this in her live stream while she was sealing on the couch, but please, Chantel, continue. She is a big fucking hypocrite. Of course she is. Chantel hates women and she hates herself. Yep.
I've heard some of the other women talking about it, about their time at that home, and they had a good time. You know? So, I don't know.
We also recall you having a great time at Dishwashers until he didn't want you anymore. 3,000 calories minimum. I believe that.
That's just what infuriates me about the whole thing. And like the Rosie thing. I didn't even know she went to Paradise. Like, did she even go there? Anyway.
We don't know. We don't think so, but we haven't seen the documentary yet, Chantel. We're like everybody else, waiting to see what the fuck is actually happening. We don't know. You don't know.
I mean, I'm probably definitely going to watch it. Probably definitely.
Oh, I bet you will. You'll watch it and you'll do another one of these, another mukbangs where you're consuming thousands of calories, giving your little Canadian 2 cents.
Really? I don't know. It depends. I don't have HBO. I have Crave because I bought it to watch, per month to watch Euphoria. Which this season is just.
Big Bertha says, this from a woman that filed a police report for fun and spite when she had no actual ties to Dishwasher. Exactly. And that police report, if you guys remember the timeline of that situation, she filed that police report when it was confirmed that Dee Dee was at Dishwasher's apartment, I believe. That is why she went and she was like, oh, this is a game you want to play? Bet. Then she gunted herself over to the police station where she filed her police report. The nerve of you. Bertha, thank you for the support, hun.
Like, so dark. I started watching it when it first came out, and now I have to know what's going to happen. You know, one of those situations. Like,
Is there anything that you don't watch? We're all trying to figure out how you have time for all of this, to watch all of these movies, to watch all these TV shows, to watch that shit that she said, that I said about somebody and their animal. Like, that was such a, it was just something that I had said watching somebody's video. Like, it wasn't like on Twitter or something like that. So she consumes a lot of content. Where do you find the time for this shit? So if you're not streaming, you're constantly consuming other people's content. Noted.
I don't know. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say. I think it's just ridiculous. The ridiculous the way they make it look. I feel like Stefan provided a welcoming environment.
We haven't seen the documentary yet, but I am going to go ahead and assume, just from what we've seen thus far, this Stefan situation with the welcoming of the death vats and the fetish and all of the other weird shit that goes into that, I would imagine it's the equivalent of taking, let's say, a group of people who they were addicted to drugs, whatever their drug of choice may be. And somebody had some kind of sick fetish to see somebody struggling with their life and struggling with their addiction and reaching out to them. And again, not to make these women the victims, just hear me out, reaching out to them, offering them a place to stay, more than likely money for their drug of choice, if you will. It's no different. How can you sit there and say that this person offered them some kind of welcoming, fun environment to come stay in, Chantel? That is the furthest thing from the truth. Hello, Slurple. She doesn't watch her weight. That's it. Girl, it's true. Thank you so much for the support. It's a place for food addicts. Exactly.
He loves
enabling that behavior to continue to consume crazy amounts of calories, because that's the thing that gets that motherfucker off.
BBW women.
The bigger they are, the harder it gets. I don't know anything good about that. I don't know how you could sit there and give that person any kind of credit for offering them a place to stay so he can get his rocks off watching them actually take themselves out. You sure you don't want to think about that? Maybe take this video down and be like, you know what? I had it all wrong. No, because just like you see yourself in these girls, you see them they're just chubby BBWs. They just like to eat food. There's nothing wrong with that. And if somebody wants to offer a safe space to them, that's okay too.
Very large women. We need love too. Whatever. I mean, that's not a crime. If he was forcing these women to partake in a certain lifestyle, I would understand that. But no, I feel like they're responsible for their own actions, for their own lives. And that's a hard lesson to learn. But that
was pretty fucking cold. I will say that much. Considering who it's coming from, that's pretty fucking cold. What would you think? What would you say about Saleh then? Because he's doing no different than Stefan, which actually makes sense on why you would go out here and you would defend this person. Because Salah, Peter, these men are the same. They would enable your behavior. They would go pick up your DoorDash. They would bring it to you as you're bedbound. So maybe that's why you see Stefan as doing nothing wrong. She's defending her own delusions here. Exactly. So you see yourself in these other women.
Just blame somebody, as just perpetual victims is just not the way to do it. And that's just not right.
Wonder what triggered her truly? Jealousy. Again, it goes back to, I don't think that she would actually go off to these places, but she wants the attention. She wants to be able to come online and say, oh, Stefan reached out to me and wanted me to come and live in the paradise house or whatever, but I can't do, I'm married. I can't do that. She really wants that.
In my opinion. So
I think actually makes a lot of sense on why she's like defending that person so hard. She would regardless, right? But still, I think she really wants Stefan maybe to reach out to her.
So, yeah, that's how I feel about it. Looks stupid to me, and it's annoying. I'm like, why the heck, why do they have someone there that I don't even think was involved in the house in paradise? I don't know, but
you don't know. You don't have a fucking clue. and your assumptions, they suck.
I don't really watch the Paradise streams on TikTok, but I follow here and there some of the people on there, like Giamara.
Seattle says she is jealous of those women and she wants that life. I agree, girl. And thank you so much for the support. There we go. Clueless and stupid.
I don't watch the Rosie.
To be fair, she doesn't care. She just wants to come on here and say some shit to rage bait the community. And she wants to see if she can get attention off something that's going viral around this community right now. So this is her hot take.
But, you know, she's technically part of Gore World. So peripherally, I hear about her sometimes, but that's about it. So anyways.
How do you watch everybody? You even fucking watch Shani, for Christ. Of course you watch Rosie's content.
Quit your crying and take ownership of your own life, Rosie. All right.
Same to you, Chantel.
Anyways, I'm done. I'll see you guys in the next video.
Notice how she made sure, and she does this in all of her mukbangs now. She saved the majority of her food. This is supposed to be a mukbang. Well, an eat with me, if you will. What half-ass eat with me video that you took a few bites, you told some shitty story, and you're cutting the camera off? This video was 12 minutes and 46 seconds long. Do you think that she was satiated? Do you think that she was full and she was like, I'm going to put this up for later, I'm going to throw it away? No, she wanted to save this food so she can go lay in her bed and watch TV and consume more content. That's great. Remember the good old days, Chantel, when you made enough to double dash all the time and you could do your mukbangs and actually sit there and eat all the food and finish everything and then order again so you would have food to sit down and watch TV? Life's just not the same anymore. Hey, Wicked Crafter. Chantel equals the ultimate pick-me girl, a jar of nut salsa away from being the IQ negative. Yes, girl. Wicked Crafter, good to see you, and thank you so much for the support. The rest is for a private show, or that. You could be right about that. So let me get up her community tab because I guess she got a lot of backlash after she obviously gave her hot take. Hey, 10KD, good to see you. Let's see here. All right, this one.
Wow. New Grow World low, but not surprising considering the audience of hate channels are all the same hateful pieces of garbage. I was punched in the face by my abusive ex and y'all are comparing that to the women at Paradise, even though there's no evidence of abuse there. Sick people. Laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji. Y'all are the one with oppositional defense or whatever, not me. If I make a video on the sky being blue, y'all will say, nope, it's purple. I love how bothered I make you. Kissy face, kissy face, kissy face, kissy face, kissy face.
Seek help, Chantel. If that situation was so serious to you about dishwasher and you claiming that he did this, and this to you, you would be laughing about that shit. I don't think there's a woman in the world who has dealt with an abusive partner, especially when we're talking about punching somebody in the face, would ever use that to post against their haters, or would they use that situation and follow it up with laughing emojis? But we're supposed to fucking take you serious, and you're sitting there. It's a traumatic time of your life. You're not going to fucking laugh about it. It's not a laughing matter. And this is why we don't fucking believe that any of that shit happened. I don't think that there's one person in this community that believes a word of that shit that you made up. Hey, Sarah. He was visiting a young girl who was rehabbing in our facility. She was living at Paradise just like Tommy, but on steroids. Holy shit. So what you're telling me that this man is a very, very bad person. Who is shocked? If you are associating with the likes of a fucking Rosie and you are making documentaries and making houses where death fats can come and they can live, you already know. You don't need to know anything else that that person is a sick fucking individual. If you had a house where you were inviting people in like Dr. Now and trying to help them, that would be a different story. But that's not what we're talking about. Sarah, thank you so much for the information, hon. I appreciate you. MC says, happy birthday, bestie. I'll send you a gift this week. All right, girl. I love gifts. And thank you for being a member for 51 months, MC. Appreciate you so much. Let me see here. Okay. So we got to move on to the next stream, and we're not getting right into the BG animal services or whatever, because I want to watch the video before we get into that one. The cooking video. I think that's it. Hold on. Not the BG was taken away. We're going to get into that one last. Mooncharge Dorito says, Rosie's a perpetual victim. Also, Chantel, what about me? I was abused too. Exactly. She always has to make this about her fucking self. Mooncharge, thank you so much for the support. Let me get this pulled up. Give me just a moment here. Share screen. That's the right one. I don't know how many grocery hauls that she did over the last couple of days, but the last time I checked in with Chantel, we were here, what was that? Thursday? I feel like she had already blew through her budget. And she claimed like she had $30 left. I feel like she's done like 12 grocery hauls since then. And she keeps talking about the same budget. Like the budget just keeps magically changing. And she keeps spending like $150, $180 on groceries. It's all so bizarre.
I gotta clean up here.
Yeah, 30 was her budget after she went grocery shopping one day last week, like Wednesday, or maybe it was Thursday. I don't remember, but I feel like she had spent her money.
I'm not doing the same drama as yesterday. Sorry, not sorry. If you don't like someone, block them.
Okay, this is her talking about the YT lover in her chat when people were really upset over what they were saying. She's like, still today, I don't fucking care. If you don't like somebody, block them.
That's it. That's
Needs to stop buying groceries. That would probably save her ass money. It's groceries that she's buying that more than likely she's going to throw the majority of it in the trash because she doesn't like the shit that she's buying.
all. You already know my thoughts on everything.
Who said that? Her budget is like her scale. The number keeps moving. It was Drama B. Yes, girl. It's so weird. Like, it's like she doesn't understand how an actual budget works. Like, when you do your budget, Chantel, that money that you claim that you have left over, that's it. You don't spend outside of that.
You just want to be, okay?
Cancer Warrior says she has a $700 charge on Klarna like Rosie. I think so too. Do y'all have that shit in Canada? Because if they have that in Canada, all that like finance bullshit that people are using now for like takeout and groceries, I can promise you that Foodie's doing that.
No, I didn't just wake up, but I look like crap. I didn't put makeup on or anything yet today. I know. That goes in the bedroom. I just want to be.
So they do have it in Canada, like all the same things that they have over here. That's crazy.
Right where you are. This goes in the fridge.
Bubblegum Balls says her supporters know she has no control over herself. When they send her money, it's for food. And I wonder why that's another reason among everything else. Hey, Just Deb, that Foodie is defending this Stefan guy because she sees that, like that Stefan, as the people who send her money, like they're the same person. Because we know what happens with the money that the people like the Ninas and whoever those new people are sending her money. They know that she's going to eat it. So maybe that's why she takes that shit so personal.
This goes in the cupboard. Hey, strawberries, our honeymoon. Melinda, Peppy Frog. Thank you. Oops. Looking like crap these days is like means au naturel, I guess. Au naturel. Okay.
So, and the reason I wanted to pivot back to this stream specifically, because I was watching this one in real time. Or maybe it wasn't this one, because I feel like when I was watching it, it was nighttime, and it doesn't look like it's nighttime. It looks like it's the middle of the day, but it's the same content, right? So it still fits. Anyway, she was in the kitchen, and she was cleaning up and she was doing her dishes. Why do I feel like it was this stream? Girl, I don't know. It doesn't matter. That's not the point. So she's sitting there and she's sitting down and she's doing her dishes. And I'm looking, I'm really hoping this is the one, because the cup or whatever that she was washing, it looked like gravy had dried in there for a couple of days. And then she was trying to clean it and she was unable to clean it. So she like had filled it with water and was sat it to the side or whatever. And I just got to thinking, it's like I had one of those moments, like a come to Jesus moment, if you will. It's Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just go with it. And you guys have probably already put this together, but for me, I just always assume that Chantel is living the way that she is because she's lazy. You know, she doesn't do her dishes because she's too lazy, or she doesn't pick up things off her floor because she doesn't want to bend over because she's lazy. And that is true. Right? That is true that Chantel is absolutely a very lazy person, but she also is the type of person. I mean, there's lazy people exist, like people who don't want to fold clothes immediately when they come out of the dryer. So they set into a laundry basket and they get wrinkled, and it maybe take them 3 days to get, but they eventually get to it, right? The difference between an actual just lazy person and somebody who just loves their own filth, it's different. So when I'm looking at Chantel and I'm watching her stuff these garbage bags full of garbage, and I'm thinking back to when we were watching her put that shrimp in that garbage bag and all kinds of old food and everything else, we're all having the same thoughts. We're like, that shit is going to sit in her apartment for God knows how long before it actually makes it to the trash. And the first thought is always lazy. And then I'm just like, I'm watching her and the way that she's filling up that bowl. It was that bowl that did it for me when it was so just full of gravy. I don't even know if it was gravy. To be honest, I don't know what it was. Okay. And I'm like, for a normal person, they would probably gag at the way that these things smell. Like dishes, dirty dishes, if they set for a certain amount of time, they stink. Just like trash. If you have a trash bag that's in your house and it's been there and you haven't taken out, it fucking stinks. It makes you gag. It makes you sick. You got to get it out of there because it's disgusting. But she is just one of these types of people who likes it. Like the more trash, the better. The dirty dishes, the smell, nothing bothers her. And another thing that I was thinking about, this blue dish towel that she's got behind her that she uses after she, I guess, cleans her dishes and she just sets it on there to dry. I don't think that she's ever washed that. Anybody who hand washes dishes and they have the thing that goes under the dish thing, you know that it will build up with nasty, just old water, and you have to wash it every so often or it's going to stink. I don't think that she's ever washed that thing ever. And we see when there's nothing on that mat, that BG will come in there and she will walk across it, get her hair on it, get her dander on it, get the litter from the litter box. And she's just continuing after she quote unquote washes her dishes to set her dishes on top of that. I can just that towel alone, the smell has to be horrendous. And I think she likes it. I don't know what that's called, just being gross maybe. But the way that came to me and it was like, oh, I was like, bitch, this is not just somebody who is just your typical lazy person. She actually likes living like this. If anything, she goes out of her way to experience the grossness even more. Not that she's not lazy. Don't get me wrong.
Thank you. Hey, Black Oyster. All right. Grocery haul. I'm just going to clean this area in front of me. I got to clean my whole
What the fuck is on your counter that you have to take a scrubber to it before you can even do your grocery haul?
kitchen before we... Maybe we can... Oh, I got to charge my scooter. So
If she could get to it easily, she would blow her nose with it and put it back down. That mat is never getting clean. No, never. Did you see her lick the sauce off the stove that BG had just walked on? I damn near puked for real. Girl, no. Oh my God. I'm not shocked whatsoever though.
We can possibly go out for a treat later, maybe?
Like, what do you have on your countertop that is so gross that you have to scrub it down with that thing before you can do your grocery haul, number one? And number two, why is her scooter never on charge? I can't even sit and drink my coffee and watch this. It makes me feel like I need to vacuum and scrub the sink. At least it's Sunday, girl. Sunday reset day. Why does this woman, when she comes home off of her mobility scooter, park it and just plug it in? Why does her scooter always need to be charged? Why can she not plug that motherfucker in? Hey, Joanna. Notice she can reach the tap. She didn't need the reacher. She's a lie. All of that is for extra dramatics.
Let me plug my scooter.
Let me go plug my scooter in. One moment, guys. Look at the random shit. The aluminum foil. I'm not sure what that is. There's the actual aluminum foil roll right there. There's the box next to it.
All right. Scooter's plugged.
Oh, you're doing yard work today too? We can't do yard work. It's going to be raining here.
Lights are on, but there's no one home.
That's true.
All right. First bag we have. I got my groceries from a cheap place called.
You hear that, Sala? Even though she's over budget, she got her groceries from a cheap place.
Food Basics.
27 hours? Holy shit, Jamie.
You're proud of me? Hey, Lynx. So, first thing I got,
Hey, Jingle Cat.
this was on sale. Savory herb, rosemary,
Isn't it all on sale? It's all a deal.
thyme, and tarragon. Blue cod pan sears. We have, they didn't have the halal ones, but chicken breast, $20. Not bad for all this. These days, that's not bad. These were halal, $10 for a club pack of chicken leg drumsticks.
I'm just watching her pull this shit out of this bag. She had a box of fish with 4 pieces. She had that big ass package of boneless chicken. Then she pulls out a big ass package of chicken legs, a huge pack. Tap it back. Look at this shit.
They didn't have the halal ones, but chicken.
Family size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chicken breasts in there. 5 for one person. And this needs to last her until Wednesday. You should be good for like 2 weeks off this meat that you got. Sweet says garbage everywhere equals a reflection of her self-hatred. Yes, girl. That's how she really feels about herself. Sweet, thank you for the support, hun.
Breast, $20. Not bad for all this. These days, that's not bad. These were halal, $10 for.
Look at that. Look at that big pack of chicken legs for herself. That's going to be 1 meal. That is going to be 1 meal.
A club pack of chicken leg drumsticks. I actually do like drumsticks. Hi, Aussie girl. Hey, Kelly. These Max are, ooh, a nice fresh baguette we're going to have with dinner.
How many Mississippis long is that thing? Holy shit.
Actually,
She pulled a rabbit out of her hat. Watch this.
I do like drumsticks. Hi, Aussie girl. Hey, Kelly.
It seemed like it was never going to stop. Hey, Kiva.
These Max are, ooh, a nice fresh baguette we're going to have with dinner.
Look how big that thing is, bro. I can't get over it.
I actually do like drumsticks. Hi, Aussie girl. Hey, Kelly. These Max are, ooh, a nice fresh baguette we're going to have with dinner. A French baguette. Oui, oui, oui.
It's just so unnecessary. So unnecessary.
Hey, Smokey. We have halal chicken bacon.
I'm trying to understand. Is the halal food more expensive than non-halal? Because she's obviously not going all in on this. She's like, oh, this isn't halal. This is not. I mean, if you're at that point and if it's more expensive, why are you bothering? We know that you're not actually following through. You just ate freaking pork the other day. Yes, it is. I would imagine. Big Turk says, clown car grocery bag, laughing my ass off. It's great. Big Turks, thank you for the support, hun.
Butter. In this,
Where'd the butter go, ma'am? Ma'am, where did the butter go?
Cows, we use butter and oil. No, I'm gonna make another mother meal.
She definitely is eating the butter. Holy hell.
I'm gonna make mother meals a regular part of my diet because I'm actually missing it. So we're gonna make
Not making the mother meals a part of your diet. You're making the mother meals a part of your fucking content. That's it.
one, don't worry. English muffins, because I want to make my own homemade egg McMuffins. We have orzo. I saw a recipe for tomato basil orzo. Oh, yum. Fresh mozzarella. Mozzarella! Throw that over here for now. All right, let me put this away. Cheese. Wanna watch me put it away? I still have some stuff. I got cat litter. I'm not going to show you that because it's heavy. I like the lightweight litter, but it's like double the price.
Diaper's full.
It's really expensive. Bacon.
There's her container of mayo right there. She's got mustard, mayo, and garlic. I like to take inventory of Chantel's refrigerator so I can see what's missing the next time she opens it up.
Now, I have to separate all of this stuff. This is old basmati rice. I wanted to order so bad today, but I didn't. So I'm on like a success high.
Well, we seen your Taco Bell video. That was short-lived.
Minor success high. Thank you. I'm glowing? No. Hey, Lurkin here. Beef broth. More rice because I'm almost done. This is the best one. It was on sale too. Dainty Jasmine. Hey, Mitla. Picanti. Oh, no. Basil, but it's not good. A lot of it's rotten.
Oh, no. There's a reason for her to demand a refund on her total groceries.
I'll try to find some good leaves.
Oh, but wait, there's more.
Let me take the stuff out. I got a honeydew melon because I like those. Bunch of tomato paste.
I'm sorry, but can you imagine Chantel cracking open that honeydew melon? The mess that she's going to make. Those things, you can't open a melon or a watermelon without making a big mess, without it being sticky. And you immediately have to clean that shit up or it's going to be really bad. Everybody knows that, right? What do you think is going to happen when she does that? Ugh, I can't even think about it. Hey, Kara, what the fuck is a mother meal? So the mother meals is what she's been doing from the TikToker, mother or whatever her name is. It's just a bunch of like vegetables and meats in the one pot and it all cooks together. She's pretending to eat healthy, basically. It's all for show. Kara, thank you for the support. It's all for show and to steal mother shtick and try to use it as content on her own channel.
Crushed tomatoes, no salt added. Tomato paste. These are such a ripoff. These little crowns. They're like $4. Thought they'd be bigger. Oh well.
Waste. It's all a waste.
Tomatoes. We got tomato sauce. Okay. Refund. Hey, SB.
Hey, Bigfoot. Good to see you, hon.
I gotta separate the meat.
Oh my God, not separating the meat. Go ahead, Chantel. Go ahead. Let's see it.
Let what die in the fridge?
It's been so long since we watched you separate meat. I'm so ready to see it again.
No.
Crack out the saran wrap, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm not. I don't have much in my fridge. Like, I don't have anything rotten in my fridge right now.
To be fair, you just threw everything away.
I will not be ordering.
When was this uploaded? Was this uploaded like the same day of the Taco Bell mukbang? If it wasn't the same day, it was the very next day that she sat down and she had that huge Eat With Me video on YouTube.
Like, it's so like, But this was $135. So my
130. Has anybody keeping a running tab of how much she spent on groceries in like 7 days? I would love to know.
grocery budget of 150 is gone because I gave like
The 150's been gone. You spent 150 the last time that I was watching you. You've spent over $300 on groceries in 1 week for one person. How?
$15 tip.
That's $15 tip. We don't believe you.
Nothing yet, SB. Okay, we're gonna separate the chicken so that
And Nina probably made another payment for this, probably.
tomorrow we'll make another mother meal, okay? So we have chicken legs.
Nobody fucking cares about your mother meals, not even your own people.
I'm gonna eat.
Yes, girl, for one person for like a week. No, it's not even a week. The woman is still going to the grocery store like every day. So the grocery hauls that she does, she still drives her mobility scooter over to the Loblaws or whatever and to the pharmacy and is still buying other shit with, hey, mother of Gladders, with her takeouts.
Eat 3 at a time. Tipping is a scam. I don't know.
Oh my God, she actually has bags, guys. Can't believe it.
If the shoppers make $15 a pop or 20, even 20 every time they do groceries, 8 deliveries should give them a good pay a day. 8 deliveries a day or less.
Look at her doing the math on how much people make on doing delivering groceries. Well, if everybody did this, that's just not how it works. It's supposed to go on a percentage of your order, cutie.
Maybe. I don't feel like people. I have a feeling not everyone tips very well. I would bet. But
I don't normally assume that. I assume people are doing what they're supposed to do. I'm sure there are people out there who would not tip people or only tip, but yeah, that's go ahead and fuck around and find out like that.
that's just my guess.
You think that she considers that the time that goes in it, how long it takes to make one delivery, that these people are also paying for gas and how expensive gas is right now, Chantel?
Now this one. Hello, Ryder. What's the vibe today? Just chilling.
She says that because she doesn't tip well. Exactly. Wicked Crafter says, enjoy palming that meat, cutie. It's the closest you'll ever get to any cupcake recipe. Ain't that the truth, Wicked Crafter? And thank you so much for the support. Ugh. I can't remember if she washes her hands after this either.
Hanging out.
Sometimes she will wash her hands for show, but sometimes. Normally she forgets.
K Bandy. No, yeah. That's why I did it, so that I don't, I'm wondering, should I just freeze one at a time? Probably. This will last me a while. I have that whole tilapia. Like, this has to last me till next Wednesday. Which, it's already Friday, so if I do it right, I should have leftover food. Right? A little bit.
You never do anything right. Stop it. If you tip good, the shoppers will grab your order first. I've had the same guys 5 year running. Exactly, tired as fuck.
I know the contamination. I do this like since my whole life. Don't worry about it. Hi, BG. Did you wake up from it? You want to?
Do you think so, Finny? Because now Nina never left. Like Nina did this whole departure. I'm leaving. I don't like the community talking about me. And she was back the very next day. So like when there was that short little window that she said that she was leaving and then that Ryder person, but people have said Ryder's been around. Maybe I've just never paid attention. But I also was like, I think Ryder's Nina. But now, I mean, Nina's still there. So it's Nina and Ryder, but it could be the same person. Dude, who knows? These people are weirdos.
Treat now. Mama cleaned your fountain. I'm going to use
Mommy cleaned your fountain.
this hand I didn't touch chicken with. Yeah. Yay. Yay.
Hey, she's sweet. Good to see you, hun.
Let them pick a meal. That would be a good idea. Hey, Island Dragonfly. I would totally do that. I want to do another mother meal with the chicken and all the vegetables I have. It's a good way to use up all your vegetables. Okay, let me put this in the freezer. All this chicken.
Look at her hoard of chicken, bro. By the way, Chantel, those aren't freezer bags, just so you know. Those are little thin snack bags.
Hey, Dale. All right. Let me wash my.
Dorky didn't make you clean your dishes. Girl, dirty dishes are the fucking worst. Every morning when I wake up, we'll have like a sink full of dishes because the kids will eat cereal or whatever through the night. And I'm just like, ick.
Oh, put this away. Shoot, kickers. My mushrooms.
I've gotten to a point to where I like to use gloves when handling meat, and while using the gloves in between like the separation and everything, I will wash my hands with the gloves, dry them off with a paper towel to make sure not to spread that shit around. I just don't like the feel of the meat on my hands. I'm not judging you if you don't use gloves. Probably it's too far using the gloves. I just don't like it. It just gives me the freaking ick. Leftover food. You don't never see Chantel coming up with any actual good recipes to make with the food that she's buying. It's always some disgusting, bland looking bullshit. Mr. Shiner, I don't know about that. People were saying that person was me too. I think Luke's just somebody new in the community. Who knows though? I don't like raw meat either. Ick. I don't even like the smell of it. I'm getting very sensitive in my old age. It is a freaking mess, bro.
All right.
And that's one thing for me anyways. I have to make sure like today I knew we were getting groceries, and that was the first thing that I had to make sure because who wants to bring in all of those groceries, separate it, put everything up if you have a big mess in your kitchen? I just can't. My brain cannot function like that. Somebody somewhere says, what do you estimate Foodie spends on groceries and takeout per year? Per year, girl? Let's see. Close to 40K. I put her close to 40K. More when she was making a lot of money on YouTube and things were different. But right now, you're a woman of age now. That's right. Probably $35,000 to $40,000. Sounds insane, doesn't it? When you're talking about one person. I think I'm pretty spot on though. Thank you for the support, hun. Random name. Thank you so much for being a member for 1 month. Appreciate you, girl. Hello, fam damly.
You want a treat? Okay, baby.
Raw chicken hands, just touching everything. That's right, girl. Get your little meat thing and turn on the sink. Put on a show for the people. Stefan, are you watching your next girl in action?
Washing my hands very well. Okay. Oh.
Oh, for groceries and takeout? Yeah, 40K. Well, you know, when Foodie was in the villa, when she lived in the villa, she said that she spent like, how much was it, guys? Like $3,000 a month just on like DoorDash and shit. There's Loop in the chat right now. Hey, Loop. Loop, somebody kicked in my door and said people are speculating that you're FFG. And I said, I don't think so. I think Loop's just a new member of the community. I defended your honor, girl.
All right.
Although I can see Big Sig wanting to sit with the cool kids. I could, but I don't think that's the case. Imagine being such a fucking loser and nobody likes you in your own community. That you would have to make up an alt just so you can hang out. I can't relate, bro. Oh, there you have it. Yeah, that's enough. That's all the receipts that you need. Big Sig ain't up this early, girl. That's true. She's still in her carb coma.
Look at this box. And I got some raspberry bubblies and some, I also got some raspberry bubblies and some.
Notice how she drives that chair with her gunt? It's not her legs doing the work. She's using her weight to push that chair forward.
Glitter. Oh, wow. Ryder, I like the new different shirt, mixing it up. Thank you, Ryder. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Teardrop. Oh, yeah, sure. Come after babysitting if you want. No problem. Hey, literal. Let's just all try to get along today. You know, I appreciate that.
I'm still trying to figure out how the motherfucking Teardrop is babysitting when she claims that she's bedbound. Well, you got to grab her or something. You reach out and get a hold of a kid's diaper if they go to try to stick their hand in a socket. Is that what's happening, Teardrop? Would not recommend.
Right.
Steve Pat strapped to her face and a cigarette in her hand. Her brother said, okay, here's a little tea. And I think I've told you guys before, this is a true story. Listen. Her brother said that FFG does not have a CPAP, but she absolutely needs one. And she should have been on one years ago.
Nina, no, because Nina was in the chat yesterday, gifting at the same time as Ryder. I have cat hair on my hijab. I didn't eat the leftovers. They're in the trash. Peace and love.
Show us. Prove it. Provide the receipt, please. I dare you. You can't. You cannot provide the receipt that you threw the leftovers in the trash because we all know that you ate that shit. The only thing that's going in the trash is the fruits and the vegetables that rot away in your refrigerator. Also heard, per the Twitter talks, Peggy Hill shared that Big Sig is going to be reacting to Rosie. I guess now that Rosie has got the attention of HBO Max, it really shows what FFG is all about in her true colors. But it's so funny when she tried to gatekeep the foodie community, saying who and who could not react to her. But now she's going to pivot over and she's going to react to Rosie because HBO Max is picking, she might be included in some of the documentaries. So she thinks we're all going to get a new audience. So she wants to fucking cash in on that. Was hilarious. Good on Peggy Hill for clocking that shit.
Bunny. 6 potatoes. Dill, yeah. So guys, okay. What I'm planning on making is, have you guys ever had orzo? What's on the right side of the hijab?
Just Jamie says, I'm dying to hear her shit commentary on Rosie. I hope we get clips on Twitter. Me too, girl. Because the only thing that comes to mind when you're talking about Big Sig's content is mid, skip.
I'm going to clean it after. I'm going to give her a treat. Look, her fountain is clean. Okay, hold on, BG. I got your dish. BG, come get a treat, BG. Come on. Come on, BG. BG. Come on, baby.
No, Deaf Otter. She swore once Foodie was gone, she was gone too. Like she was acting like she was doing the Lord's work or something, just exposing Foodie. And once she was done, she was also done. She was taking her Spite House money and she was pissing off forever. Didn't go out like that, did it, Big Sig?
Oh, yes. You want a pink one today?
Excuse me, what was that? Oh, also, before I forget, her sister. And I do think it's her sister. I really do believe it's her sister. Her sister was in chat. I think it was last night. I think last night I was listening. And I'm convinced that her sister is also just as big of a sicko as Chantel. And here's why. Because she's not mortified that her big sister is on the internet shitting herself, because Chantel was shitting herself, laughing about it. And then Chantel proceeded to tell a story about how when her sister and her mom was over for Mother's Day celebration, how Chantel was very gassy and she was farting the place up. And I'm just like, you're not fucking mortified that your sister is on the internet doing this? Tells me everything that I need to know about you, big girl. It sounds like a fucking pop. Exactly, Foxy. We may have given her sister way too much credit. They must all be the same.
Good girl.
I would say, how do you have the balls to do that? But is it really that you have balls to do that? I don't never want to have those kind of balls. I don't never want to feel comfortable to where I could just stand there feeding my cat and shit my pants in front of a bunch of motherfuckers. No, thank you. If my kid was farting through Mother's Day lunch, I'd jump off a balcony. Girl, I would be fucking heated. I don't let my teenage boys act like that in front of me. I wouldn't let my little 10-year-old act like that in front of me. And I sure as fuck am not going to sit around while my 42-year-old acts like that in front of me. I'll be gone. And I'm not coming to your house if it's dirty neither. I don't care if you're my kid. Clean this shit up.
Isn't she a good girl?
Oh my God, just Deb. So I had missed MC's video that she had did when she did the makeup collab. That fucking shit had me dead, MC. The fact that you had her hairstyle, had her shirt, was trying to use the same makeup as she was, and you were just like this little bitty thing, and Rosie took up the entire screen, was fucking brilliant. Deb says, shout out to MC and Rosie's makeup video, and for Yaba for recommending her channel. I love to see MC doing videos eating the beaver tail. You gotta do it, girl. MC used to redo dishwashers recipes. She's been around for a while. She took a break after all that shit happened with Dishwasher and Chantel, and now she's coming back and she's hot on Rosie's ass. It's some great content. If you all are not subbed up to MC, you need to be, because you're missing out, bitches. If somebody could post her channel in chat, I would appreciate it. Deb, thank you so much for that. Appreciate you, girl.
I love you. I love you.
MC's our mod, Lynn. That's been here forever. What do you mean, who's MC? She's right there in blue. She's an OG. Thank you, Just Jamie. Here, I'll pin it. Let's see here. Pin message. Great content.
The only wet stuff she'll eat is this stuff.
Yeah, I don't think MC can get a beaver tail where she is, but you could definitely make your own beaver tail, MC.
Buckle up, Colin. BG. How are your grandbabies, Teardrop? Feeling any better? What's the little one's new obsession now besides Titanic?
How involved do you think that Teardrop is with her grandbabies? Not to be rude or not to even bring up that, but since you're saying it, Chantel, she's bedridden. You've told us yourself how sick that Teardrop is. How much do you think that she's involved in the grandbaby's life? I'm just saying. Actually, we're going to end that stream here. We're going to go on to the next one, and she's talking about BG. I just want to talk about the grocery haul and the freaking dishes because that shit was fucking hilarious. Hold on a second. So this is yesterday's stream where she titled it, "Clickbaited the Community. BG was taking away," followed with a bunch of crying emojis. Hold on just a second. There we go. Let's get into the good shit, shall we? I'm too skinny to eat a beaver tail. Her channel's pinned in the chat.
Yep.
I've seen somebody on Twitter say that Chantel admitted to only washing that dress like once a month. Which, call me crazy, but I believe it. Yes, only 300 more watch hours to remonetize. You need to do a stream, MC. The YouTube plaque in the kitchen by the sink.
Hey, Mike. Anyways,
Okay, let's go over this really quick because I forgot. So this is a notice that Chantel got about BG. An animal welfare inspector has attended and attempted to contact the owner of an animal or animals at the address. So this doesn't say that they made contact with Chantel. This looks like a notice that they tried to get in contact with her, but this isn't proof that they actually sat down and had a conversation. I would imagine that if they had a conversation with Chantel and she actually opened the door, would she have received this notice? I mean, maybe, but I don't know. This isn't necessarily proof that she talked to these people, but the way that she tells the story, she makes it seem like that they did have a conversation.
Molly, let that stupid bitch come near my cat and see what happens. I don't think so. The coward had to dress up. You think I'm gonna let her near my cat? No, you know what's evil, pumpkin pie?
Crump says she's about to tell 3 stories, so let's pay attention.
So you can shut your fucking gob? Is people trying to get my cat taken away for bullshit reasons. Oh, I gotta get my other phone so I can block some fucking retarded bitches.
Let's remember that incident where BG got her paw ran over with the mobility scooter. She wasn't live when it happened. She decided to come online and tell this community who's already very sensitive about her cat because of BBJ and that whole situation, so they know what to expect with BG and Chantel. She could have kept that shit to herself. To be fair, there's a big possibility that it did happen, but there's also a big possibility that it didn't happen. Chantel likes to rage bait the community and basically dare them to do their worst because she wants to label herself a victim, which is what she's about to do.
See? Whatever the fuck it is.
Okay, Loop says, pretty sure that's why she was talking about cleaning her fountain and whatnot the other day before this, as soon as she got on stream, because she knew they were coming back. Oh, that makes sense. I wanted to see, what did Jamie say? Did you see what Rosie made last night? A big container of popcorn with pieces of a protein bar chopped up on top, eaten with chopsticks. Stop it. Wow.
Here it is. Oh, I cannot wait to block your stupid fucking retarded asses. Oh. I love it. I love it. You didn't get kicked out of Kuwait, you fucking retard. You know nothing. And you're never gonna know.
Does that make you feel better to continue to say that when you know how it makes the community feel, Chantel? Does it give you a little, is that your defiance order kicking in?
So go fuck yourself.
And the both of you did absolutely get kicked out of Kuwait. Even if Salah didn't leave Kuwait because of the shit that happened with Chantel and the cats, she's already told a story that Salah had to leave Kuwait because of his work visa or something. So it's still the same shit. He still got kicked out, evicted, if you will.
Okay, here we go. Bye, bitch. Teardrop. Who else do I have to block? I posted on my community tab.
So you're capable of providing receipts. You knew if you came online and telling this story, people would say, we don't believe you. We don't believe you unless you provide actual receipts that this happened. So what did Chantel do? She provided receipts before anybody had the opportunity to tell her that she was full of shit, and they didn't come. So remember this going forward when she's talking about certain things that happen in her life and she can provide receipts, and she will not. She refuses to, because more than likely she can't, and she's making shit up. And you can apply that to lots of different scenarios and situations that have happened very recently with Chantel. If she can prove your ass wrong with the receipt, she will.
That's exactly what these idiots want to hear. BG got taken away.
Could have very well said, I don't have to show you all anything. They actually did come to our house. But no, she will provide a receipt if she can actually prove herself to be right. Hey, Colleen. I was wondering why she was laying the I love yous on so heavy the day prior. It was literally weird. Colleen, thank you for the support, hon. I appreciate you. She can't stand that people in this community actually care about BG on all the other cats than she does. And she knows she's also jealous BG is loved. I agree with that.
Hey, our calls worked. Wrong. All you did was cement that fucking animal services has cleared me from any stupid fucking allegations.
Oh, they cleared you, did they? They cleared you? I don't know about that.
And will never fuck with me again. So, you know,
I don't know about that either.
what the accusations were? That I sexually abused my cat. Whenever she
That's wild. That's wild. Anyways, go ahead.
said that, I said, shut the fuck up. I literally said that.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe don't do this. Anybody who is willing to publicly put their lips basically on their cat's asshole, who does that? That's not showing an animal love. That's fucking weird and creepy. Very weird and creepy, Chantel. Just so you know exactly what people are talking about.
That she has a burnt paw, that she's starving. You guys like wasting resources and then say I'm an evil bitch. No, you're the evil bitches. You're the fucked up people. You need help. Your plan didn't work. Suck on it. Suck it good. Because you're fucking pathetic. Yes, of course she's here and okay. I didn't even have to let them see her. I was like, you know what? Get a fucking warrant. You're not coming in here. But nope, everything's good.
Get a warrant. So how were you cleared if you told these people to get a warrant? Not really making sense. You don't get to clear your name of being an animal abuser if you told the people to get a warrant.
Good, so. Yep. Bye, bitch.
So which is it? They came in, they looked around, they checked her litter, they checked her water, they checked to make sure that she had food, they checked her paw to make sure it wasn't ran over and burnt, or you told them to get a warrant. Both of those things cannot be true.
At least I show my skin easy sunshine. Where's your ugly fucking face? No, you want to troll me with calls from the fucking SPCA? I'm going to troll you right back. That BG's been taken away. I don't care. If you're hurt, go cry in a corner with a violin. I'm not here to soothe your feelings. Thank you. I know, they try to fuck up my peace. It ain't gonna work, bitches. Fuck off. I don't care. I have nothing to hide.
Very good, says Jesus fucking Christ. I've been so disconnected from her for days now. I didn't know she did that. Wash your mouth, Chantel, in your ass, and your belly shirt. Very good. Thank you for the support. I missed it too. I don't know how I did.
My cat's well taken care of. I didn't give a shit, really. Whatever. All you did was completely clear my name. So anytime you complain about the cat in the future.
How is your name cleared if you told the people to get a warrant? You're not making sense. Did you think this through? Probably not.
I hope that they tell you to fuck off. So yeah. I know.
Okay, but Issy says, I believe they came the day before and then they came back and she let them in after she cleaned. Her chat was not liking the gaslighting. I think you're right. And I think that makes the most sense considering the dates of the notice. She didn't come online and tell anybody any of this had happened until the next day. So I think you are right. And now I feel like I need to go back to the 22nd and watch what she put out to see if I can read her, to see if she seemed bothered and, you know, like it was telling in her behavior when she was live that day, because now it would make sense. But Issy, thank you so much for the support. Hey, Noor.
The title is evil. Yeah, but okay. But trolling you back is evil, right? I don't care. Think what you want about me. Think what you want about me.
Number one, why would you troll about the abuse of your cat.
I know. The thing is they have to take allegations when people bombard them and harass them on their job, you know? Shut up, meatballs. You're getting blocked. You're fucking annoying. Goodbye. Stop talking about my husband, asshole. Yes, they did come and check.
Yes, Kataria. And if you notice, if you listen to what she's saying, she's trying to manipulate the audience. Oh, I've been cleared of all the allegations that were made against me. So you guys are going to be wasting your time if you making reports back. They're not going to take you serious. They know I'm a popular YouTuber. They know that I have trolls. She is literally making that part completely up. Kataria, thank you for the support, hun. Tired as fuck says, where's BG this whole stream? I think you could see BG in this stream, or at least in the background, and she does come around eventually, but she definitely wanted people to think at the beginning that BG was gone. And thank you for the super chat, hun. Like the first time they stopped by when she was live, I wonder if she can hear them knocking. I'm sure she does.
Oh yeah, anytime somebody does something to harass me, and I'm upset about it, it's because I'm fighting with Salah. PJ, you're a viewer, you stupid fucking moron. What the fuck are you mad at me about? I'm the one being attacked by people fucking harassing me. You stupid fucking idiot. And I'm going to keep defending myself. If you don't like it, I don't give a fuck. Do what you got to do. You're never going to get me. Eat it. Fucking psychotic people still talking about swordfish. Why? When was the last time I talked about that loser? You're the ones coming in here and talking about it. You're the ones obsessed, not me. Like fucking stupid motherfuckers, man. I never in my life have seen anybody like this. Never. Say what you want about anywhere else. It's fucking ridiculous. Yeah. Anyway, whatever. I don't care. It wasn't a neighbor, Ivona Perez, you dumb fucking idiot. A neighbor who reported because the woman told me she was getting a lot of calls. None of my neighbors have seen my cat. So how would it be her? How would it be my neighbors accusing me of sexually assaulting my cat? No, that's something a brain dead, dumb fucking zombie hater would say. Probably projecting because they do that with their animals. I have no idea. Yeah. Anyway, they won't be coming back ever again. So thanks for that. I know. They're going to be going to hell. You don't spend your fucking one life harassing people, making shit up, wasting resources, being a vile piece of fucking shit online every day of your life and expect to fucking live a good afterlife. It ain't going to happen. And I hope you burn in hell. Yep. Yeah, I know, Ryder. Anyways. I know.
Oh, I'm sure they do, Carrie. I was just thinking that too. Ottawa must have a file on her from way back. I cannot stand her animal abuser ass. Carrie, same. And the thing is, like, I mean, outside, it's a stretch, okay, to say we've talked about a lot about how inappropriate Chantel is with her animals and the things that she says. I agree with. It's very inappropriate. But okay, let's not even entertain the essay allegations that she's claiming that was made against her with the cat, okay? The other things that she brought up about BG burning her paw on the stove or BG's paw being run over, you can't really sit there and deny those things because we've seen them happen, Chantel. We watch BG get on your stove while you have it on, while you're cooking. She hasn't burnt her paw yet. It's just a matter of time. And as far as her toe being ran over, you're the one who came online and told everybody that that was true. And there are video clips that I'm sure that was sent over to this organization to back that up. And the fact that you already have a file on you from the Villa days, it's not going to look too good on you. So you sitting there saying that they're not coming back is bullshit. Carrie, thank you for the support. Colleen says, and flipping people off with those sausage stubby fingers doesn't have the impact that she thinks. No, it's actually great. Nobody's feelings are hurt. Continue to rage, Chantel. Rage more. Rage. Colleen, thank you for the support. But as she says, she talked about him 3 days ago. 3 days ago. You are constantly bringing up swordfish on your channel, Chantel. Stop acting like you don't talk about him all the time because you fucking do. But Issy, thank you for the support, hun. Hey, Fondue. Wasting resources wasn't a problem. Filing fake DV charges against dishwasher. Shut the fuck up, cutie. You funkled animal abusing freak. Rage bait fell. Exactly. That's exactly what she was trying to do, was rage bait the fucking community and be a victim. Let's not forget that she turned this whole situation about the animal control coming to her house to make her a fucking victim to her community. Fondue, thank you for the support, honey. Good to see you.
Like, I'm like, listen, I'm a popular YouTuber. You're being trolled. That's what I said the first.
You are not even on YouTube really anymore. How are you going to tell people that you're a popular YouTuber? You're so funny. Delusion.
thing. And then I said, all you have to do.
You know what though? Like her using that as a way to like prove that she's not an animal abuser. You guys, like it hasn't been that long ago that I think there's been a couple. And I think maybe one was from TikTok and another one was from YouTube, where one situation was a woman who I guess it was during a pre-recorded video, but she had forgot to take out the part that like she was abusing her dog or something like that. You could hear it in the background and she uploaded it and everybody got to see it and everybody reported her. This happens to YouTubers and just people on social media all the time. It's not always the case of people don't like you and they're trolls and they want to make up shit that's not true. No, a lot of times these people, either they do it on accident or they do it because they cannot control themselves and they do it publicly. Like there are lots of situations to where people have been called out and reported for actual crimes against animals on their social media platforms. So that whole bullshit, I'm a popular YouTuber and I have trolls, full of shit, Chantel. That don't mean shit.
Go watch my live streams, my videos, my community.
Yes, when she spit on the dog. Oh my God, that was awful. Yep.
Posts. Go look for yourself. Like, oh no, it'd be better. Well, if you
look at what? Go look at what? The documentation of you being an animal abuser, Chantel, for years at this point.
You really want everyone off.
Yes, please. ASPCA or Animal Control in Canada. Go look it up.
Your back. Just let me come see. Oh, fine, whatever. I have nothing to hide. Like, yeah, people of Gore World haters, this is their audience and they make fun of abusers. They're saying I sexually assaulted my cat. Didn't Yaba accuse somebody of sexually assaulting her dog? Like, like literally uneducated, fucking disgusting, inbred, hillbilly, fucking white trash.
Bro, who are you calling inbred? Who are you calling hillbilly? And who are you calling uneducated? All of these things can be said about yourself, ma'am. What the fuck do I have to do with any of this? Hey, Plutes. As much as I hate to say it, the college isn't going to do anything besides give her degenerate community more excuses to send money and solidify her persecution. Yes, exactly. I get people's concern with BG, but again, I'm with you. They're not going to do shit, and it makes her a victim. Plutes, thank you for the support, hun.
People that think that way. Stay the fuck away from me. Keep to your kind.
Since when does Chantel get an education? Does anybody want it? We have the same level of education, Chantel. Same. And I'm not the one who went online and admitted this.
My dad's my uncle.
So projection, ma'am.
You're not going to fucking affect my life. Whatever you do. Even if I am homeless one day and I live in a fucking tent, it's going to be the best fucking tent on the planet. I'm sorry. Like, you're fucking pathetic. All you're doing, you cannot get someone in trouble for shit they didn't actually do. If you make it up, that's your fucking problem. And one day, they're going to make the system so advanced that they're going to catch the people trolling because it happens so often these days. And I hope they do. I hope they fucking get these people in trouble for wasting time. It's ridiculous.
Exactly, Desi. Thank you for the support, hun.
Like, seriously.
Like, seriously.
People are dumb. They should be fined like that. 100%. I know. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what, Chantel? The only thing saving your ass, and it goes like this with animals and kids, is that there's so much neglect and the foster homes are so full and the shelters are so full that unfortunately it has to be something really crazy in order for these people to be able to step in. So if that makes you feel better, that it seems that we do have proof that you've neglected your cat, but nothing can be done because there are worse cases out there. If that makes you feel better about yourself, I guess consider that a win. I wouldn't. Wicked Crafter says the Funkled Moose Billy has spoken. Wicked Crafter, thank you for the support, hun. Niece says, imagine this being your legacy. Exactly. It's great, isn't it? Niece, thank you for the super chat.
I said, I'm like, can I help you? And she's like, oh, we got reports that
sad. It is very, very sad that the fact of the matter is that kids and animals can get neglected, and there's nothing that a lot of situations that can happen because that these resources like shelters and foster homes are just so overpopulated that situations a lot of times have to be really bad before somebody can step in.
we got reports that we got multiple reports that the cat was run over with a scooter. She burnt her paw. There's sexual.
So are you going to say that cat's paw wasn't ran over with your scooter, Chantel? Because you're the one that came online and said it that you ran over BG.
Abuse. Right when she said that, I said, shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. And literally, like, I was like, listen, you're gonna have to get a warrant because I'm not fucking entertaining this bullshit. But then I was like, you know what? This will shut. She said basically, if they come in and see, they'll never ever, like, if they get more complaints, they'll just fucking whatever, ignore it, kind of thing. So
you let them in. So you started off with they're gonna have to get a warrant, and now you're admitting that you let them in.
No, she was actually really, really nice. Really nice. Yep.
They are usually really nice because they want to make sure that the animal is okay. And if they come in and they're aggressive, Chantel, odds are you're going to be aggressive back.
Yeah.
People know how to be professional, something you can never relate to.
They came in and looked. I have nothing to hide.
Well,
yeah.
Said that they had to get a warrant, and now you're admitting that they came in and they had a look. Okay.
I don't care if I bring more attention to it. I don't care. These bitches need to stop wasting resources. Yes. I even said, I was like, she didn't burn her paw, you stupid fuck. No, she didn't. If she burned her paw, she wouldn't be walking on it. There's nothing wrong with her paw. They left the notice and came back. Yeah, she was just doing her job. I'm like, you know what? Just fucking have a look then.
I think they left the notice. They knocked on the door. She would not answer it. She got the note off her door. She probably called her mom or something. And her mom probably said, look, cutie, if you don't respond to these people, they're going to come back again until you let them in and see BG to make sure that she's okay. I think Chantel probably made a phone call, probably was real nasty with them. And then they got her to agree to let them come back and make sure that BG's living situation was okay. And then Chantel cleaned her water dish, cleaned the litter, probably straightened up her apartment and let them come in.
Billy, ready, set, bees. No, I don't have to do anything. Why would I have to do anything? My cat is well taken care of. BG. Show them your paws, BG. She doesn't like this, but BG. Why? Because I kiss her tail? Is her tail her private parts? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Shh. BG. She's more well taken care of than most of Gore World's pets. FF Gun fucking chain smokes in her house with her dogs. Does anyone call OSPCA about that? Giving her dogs cancer? Hey, Deli Wave. No, nobody does, right?
To be fair, she doesn't turn on her camera, so we don't know the reality of her situation, Chantel.
Right? That's what they wish was a real SB. Chain smoking and screaming all day. Real nice. You're never going to get BG taken away from me, ever. So you can call all day long, waste all the resources you effing want. At the end of the day, BG has clean litter, food.
She's not wrong. I don't believe there's going to be a moment that people are going to be able to report Chantel to where the cat's going to be taken away. But we all know that eventually a time is going to come to where she's going to be on the run, whether she wants to leave the country or she ends up losing that apartment and she has to go live somewhere else, whether it be with somebody else or to a different place, then a time will come to where she more than likely doesn't want to deal with the cat, and then she will try to rehome BG on the run.
Daughter is not injured. I'm not even going to address the stupid other accusations. Microchipped, fixed, fully vaccinated, brushed, nails cut. So choke on it.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't even consider FF Gun a part of this community. Once she got exposed for the BBJ situation and everything came to light on who she really fucking is with the Spite House and the fake accountant, she was no longer a part of this community. She is just a sector of her own. I would not consider FF Gun girl world.
Screaming and streaming and friggin' chain smoking. Yeah, investigate all you want. Don't care. There's no repercussions. There's no accountability for the people.
The thing is, niece, I don't know what to think about that situation because of so much shit that has happened in the past as far as her being inappropriate with animals and the comments that she's made, and like the Sam and letting Sam suckle on her and saying that she doesn't love the cat in a sexual way and all that weird shit with Julia. I would probably, for my own sanity, like to believe this, but really, to be honest, I think that Chantel is a freak and I wouldn't put anything past her. And I'm not one to easily go out here and say this about people. And this is just going off of shit that I've heard throughout the time watching Chantel. It's not normal for people to have these conversations the way that she does about animals. It is fucking weird. Thank you for the support, hun. Niece says, I disagree with not reporting. The squeaky wheel gets oiled. They might not be right now, but eventually they will. If nothing else, it might make Chantel more careful about how she treats the cat. And I have nothing to say. I come over here and I react to Chantel. This community is so big and we got a lot of chatters. We got a lot of silent watchers. We got people that exist in different sectors of this community. There's no way that you can control what people do. I will say this. I can't disagree with the fact that more than likely it got BG's litter cleaned and it got BG's water fountain cleaned. Maybe she even picked up shit off of her floor that BG might have ate. So I can't necessarily disagree with that. Do I agree with people calling? I mean, if you see something, say something. If you feel like it's worth reporting and you're not making shit up, that's not for me to say. I'll just leave it at that. I'm here to watch. And if you guys feel like you need to report on something, I can't tell you what to do. We're beyond that at this point. Anna, thank you for the super chat.
Who made the false reports? They only want people only want accountability when it comes to me, when I do shit all. That's it.
So did she buy that cat food after that happened? Because I remember seeing the haul where she bought the new cat food. Again, I'm going to have to go back and watch that day to see.
Yep. Thanks, Red Lipstick. I'm okay for now. Someone called children and youth on us because my younger son hit my older son. He literally slapped him on the arm, nothing major. And then people wonder, like, I really don't want to be around anybody in my life. Like, there's like maybe on my hand the amount of people.
You're not around anybody in your life. What are you talking about? You don't go around your family. You definitely don't go around your husband. You've cut Peter off basically more than likely because of your romance scammer. Who the fuck are you around?
I want in my life. I don't want to be, I hate people. Yeah. They don't care about animals. They don't care. If they cared about BBJ, they wouldn't want her living in a smoky hellhole with that stupid piece of shit. They wouldn't try taking her away from a perfect home to go in a shelter given to God knows who. They're fucking hypocrites. False accusation should be jail time immediately. No, all they did was terrify her more. All they did was terrify and upset BG more because she doesn't like strangers coming in. She was shaking when the lady was looking at her. No burn on the paw. Kel surprise. You don't think if my cat had a burn on her paw, I would take her to the vet? I have insurance. I pay fucking $50 a month for insurance. That covers everything for her. Hey, Rider on the Storm.
I don't know what insurance works that way, but I don't believe that's the case.
I'm sorry this happened everywhere to me, man. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just pissed that people like this exist and are wasting resources. Like, you literally cannot get somebody in shit for something they don't do. No matter how much influence, you can have 1,000 people call. Who gives a shit? Nobody cares. If I'm
Well, she's got clean water now, doesn't she? She's got actual kibble now, doesn't she? She's got a clean litter box, doesn't she? Not right then.
not doing anything wrong, you're wasting resources, you're wasting time, you're wasting your only life, that time that you're not going to get back, time that you're not paid for, by the way. I'm paid right now to talk shit to you. Are you paid to call fucking animal resources? No. You're a loser doing this on your own time.
MC, I was going to say the same thing. Can you even pronounce the word, Chantel?
I know. I'm so waiting for karma. You know,
Did she actually clean? Are you talking about the litter box? I would imagine if she let people come in, she did clean the litter box. Absolutely, yes.
you know what, Dill? They're already living their karma. Who would want to be a miserable Karen like that? Stiff.
Listen to this. That's a great still, by the way. As she's sitting here telling people that they are already living her karma, we get to tune in daily. She can pretend like life is great and the relationship between, and she said that recently too. Oh, the relationship between me and Salah is better than it's ever been. Isn't it funny that we have seen Chantel melt down like once a week since she's been home from Syria, from Salah, and all of a sudden things are going great? Why is that? Why is that? Doesn't have anything to do with the remonetized couple channel, does it, Chantel? Plump says, false allegations should be jail time immediately. I agree, Chantel, and I do believe you have made some very serious false reports. Not only dishwasher, let's not forget when she threatened to call CPS because one of her people from her real life had came onto the internet and was exposing her. Remember that? How she was going to call and she was going to make a report on somebody who's a parent because they were online talking shit about her. That's not the first time that she said something like that. So the audacity of you, Chantel, to sit there and fucking cry about that when you yourself have talked and done false reporting on people for much more serious matters. Plump, thank you for the support, hun. Anna Peters says if she thinks someone is watching over her shoulder, she'll act better. Just like when she cleaned the apartment as soon as they were going to inspect. Yep, exactly. It keeps her in check. That's the only thing that's going to get her off her ass to make sure that some things get done to the bare minimum. If shit like that happens, and that speaks volumes about who she is as a person. Anna Peters, thank you for the support, hun. The audience is the only reason she cleans her apartment or does anything for her cat. She's been reported and monitored by apartment management and animal services. Fucking wild. Exactly.
Constipated looking like Joan. Nobody likes you. Yeah, I'm sure the feeling is likewise. Right, Melly? But this is what they want. This is what they want. They want me to come on here. They want me to rage because this makes them horny. This is their fucking livelihood. This is what they live for. To make me upset. That is really
so weird hearing you say horny, Chantel. What people want is for your animal to be taken care of, for you to clean her water without having animal control come tell you to clean her water, for you to clean her litter box without animal control coming to tell you to clean her litter box, for you to watch out for BG when you're rolling in on your mobility scooter without animal control having to tell you not to do that, or to let BG walk on your hot stove without having animal control to come fucking tell you.
sad. So beyond this schooling, that no matter what the fuck you do, if I'm not, thank you, Laura, if I'm not doing anything wrong, you're just wasting your time. Okay, honey? So beyond that, kill me, do whatever the hell you want to me. You're not going to get another reaction like this. Sorry. So yeah.
That at least like twice a week. Bare minimum, twice a week. Yes, exactly. I didn't put the timeline together. I've got to go back and watch the content from the day that the animal control people came and showed up. Yes, you're right. The cat kibble. Where I'm like, well, all of a sudden is she buying cat kibble for the cat? Because one of the reports that somebody had made, obviously she said it, was that the cat was starving because Chantel was not feeding the cat kibble. She was feeding BG those gravy treats or whatever they are.
I didn't make any false reports, you dumb idiot. Nice try. Nice try. Yeah. Seriously, what? I made false reports? Where?
Her genius plan is to act like nothing that anybody does, like to dare people to do their worst, which is why would you do that? Why would you? Please, no. I don't need you all to do your worst. Don't come on here threatening people and telling people to do their worst and then acting unbothered when they do that. That's her genius plan, is that when people do their worst and report her for shit or whatever it may be, like the Marty situation, you can't touch me. None of that bothers me. Even if I'm living in a tent, I'm still going to be living my best life.
They're going to get themselves arrested, situational blue cheese. That's all right. I mean, yeah, exactly.
They're going to get themselves arrested.
Yeah, I know. Anyways, the big fuck you is that they didn't take
Trying to act unbothered. Yeah, this is your way of showing people that you're not bothered, Chantel.
BG that shows she is taken care of, and they're disgusting, lying pieces of shit. Yep. Actually, that's why I'm on here to brag.
Bro. Okay. For example, I've had people on the internet call CPS on us. It's happened multiple times, right? So there was never a point to where CPS showed up at my house and I would not let them in. I didn't say, hey, come back tomorrow. So I had an opportunity to clean my house and to make sure that there was food in the refrigerator. It's always, you knock on my door, you're welcome to come in, because I don't need services of whatever it may be to tell me to clean my house or come back to make sure that I'm doing what I'm already supposed to be doing. And it's obvious that you needed that. You needed that time in order to prepare these people to come back to show that your cat was taken care of. You did all these things, like buying BG kibble that you should have already been doing, like cleaning out her water fountain, which you should have already done, making sure that she has fresh water, making sure that her litter box was clean. All of that should have been done, but you had to tell these people to come back so you could do them first. That's not a flex, Chantel. That's not the fucking flex that you think it is. That's pathetic. That's disgusting. That means that you were neglecting her in those ways, and you needed to get your shit together before you would let them in. Okay, congratulations to you, I suppose. Catherine says, why does she keep telling people to offer? I have no idea, Catherine, because she's fucking stupid. Stupid. Thank you for the support, hun.
Would it help to see the Twitter accounts? Oh, yeah. If they're literally...
Would it help to see the Twitter accounts? What? The people sharing clips of where these things happen? This is what your master plan is to take these clips to where you're actually doing the things that people reported, and do what with them?
They're dumb, like, if they're doing what Marty did and they're implicating themselves on social media, yeah, I can go after them for harassment. Fucking right. I don't have a Twitter, so I never see it, but yeah, imagine spending your day all day. Like, Reddit is like the version of a dusty, stinky fucking mother's basement where these stupid trolls go and just like circle jerk each other. Yeah, I know, teardrop, like as if. Do you know how police treat online feuds, SB? I do. I did call the police on Marty because he was doing it live. Like, the police saw it. But, yeah, I guess, I don't know if anyone has information.
Exactly. The Marty situation was a lot different, Chantel, compared to what this is. 10KD says, how does she not get that criminals are not worried about getting arrested? That's why they're criminals. I cannot with the stupidity. Her body is on its last gut, and now she's provoking able-bodied criminals. Fucking stupid. No other way to describe it, 10KD. And thank you so much for the support, hun. Her only video on Kick on the 22nd is at 3:57 p.m. 30 minutes after that, Ava, the note is left, so I don't think she spoke to them yet. Really?
Everything is
Do your worst. Exactly, Fondue.
extra good with Salah, Ivana. Yes.
Why is that? Why are things right now at this very moment extra good with Salah? Your relationship with Salah has been extra good and got ever. The only time that it's good is when you are providing Salah with something. And what is that something? The monetization of the freaking couples channel. And you're that dumb. He's love bombing you right now because of that.
Yup. She's raging. This is FFG's fucking pathetic life. This is her pathetic life. Waiting for me to be upset and go live. So she can cackle like an ugly goblin that she is. An ugly witch. That's her fucking life. You are a sad bitch.
I believe that he is. I believe that he's communicating more with Chantel now behind the scenes. Absolutely.
That's all I gotta say. That's all the attention she gets. Like, can you imagine that's your life? What I did today? I did a lot today. Talk to my family that doesn't out me on fucking Twitter like yours does. Did
True. I'll give you that one.
laundry, cleaned my house up. Did a video, edited a vlog on my for the couples channel that's almost done. I'm editing some vlogs for my channel, my own content. Geez. I ate Taco Bell. Imagine, Gunther. Imagine the nerve. FF trash can, watch your blood pressure. Yeah, really. I love how she just talks about my eating habits, that I'm fat, that I'm a death fat. Ma'am, you're a friggin' fat ass yourself and you smoke a pack of cigarettes a day. I would worry about your own mortality, all right? The nacho fries are the best. But today we're making a mother dinner. Mother dinner. I'm craving one, actually. It's weird how I'm craving one. We got corn. I got to use up these veggies. Life is about balance, babies. So yeah, BG, I did that title because you know the haters. That's what they want to see. They're probably like, yay, yay, the cat got taken away. She'll never be taken away, honeys. You wish.
I knew when I seen the title that she was full of shit. Gary says, Chantel, your life isn't much either. Calm down. This is her life. We can speculate on Big Sig all we want, and we're more than likely right about that situation, but still, we get to actually see you record yourself in HD, Chantel, to see how pathetic it is. Receipts, if you would. Gary, thank you for the support, hun. Fondue says, you put your life on hold for the last 7 months for a romance scammer. Said he will see you when you lose weight and go on vacation that you pay for. Clown. You can't even go on vacation with your romance scammer until you lose weight, according to him. But tell us more about your life is so great and so amazing, and you're flexing on everybody else, cutie. He's got you out here doing squares at the fucking park, getting laughed at, getting offended that people are coming over to the basketball court because you're so embarrassed that they're going to look in your direction. Fondue, thank you for the super chat, hun.
You wish, and you can keep wishing. What do they say about insanity? Always doing the same behavior, expecting different results.
That's actually the definition of your fucking life. Are you kidding me? Are you really going to use that? 10KD says, I can't wait to see the camera go flying when they flip her. 10KD, thank you so much for being a member, hun.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Every time that Chantel does this stamina bees or these health journeys, you're right. Expecting the different results with the same fucking, come on. It's your life.
Cigarettes a day. And then she has the nerve to say I have a low BMI. Look at your voice. Look at your voice. Ryder! Don't give them the content. Just start being happy and flexing your good life. Thank you. Thank you. I agree.
Ryder, are we watching the same show, buddy? Are you okay over there?
Thank you so much, Ryder. They call her Big Sig now.
And your own nicknames for Big Sig. That's ours.
I'm not here raging. I'm here bragging that your attempt to take my cat away, which is fucked up, lying that I sexually abused.
You're bragging that animal services knocked on your door and you had to actually provide your cat with kibble, clean water, and clean litter and a clean living environment. You consider that a fucking flex?
Use my cat.
As soon as they knocked on your door, you should have been able to let them in and see your cat's living condition. You didn't need to let them go back and come back the next day after you took care of all those things. Those things should have already been taken care of. That's the entire fucking point, bro.
Yeah. Pooh, right?
Imagine at 42 fucking years old that you need animal services to tell you to clean your cat's water, to clean your cat's litter box, to make sure that your cat has actual food to eat outside of the gravy shit that she's been feeding her. Like, imagine that. And she's on here acting like she's the fucking winner.
He's a scammer. Wolf Pup. Thank you. Ready, set, rebees. Thank you.
Her ass got me riled up today. I've been away and my tolerance has gone down. You got to expose yourself, girl.
You. A funny.
It has to be forced. And somebody made a great point earlier. It's the only way to get her off her ass and do anything. It's just like the whole situation with the apartment people coming to do an inspection. The only way that she will actually clean that place is if she's forced to.
Wispy voice? Yeah, I have different friggin' personas. Why not? Silly persona. You know. Dainty persona. Thanks, Dale, for subscribing. I appreciate that. Accusations like that can ruin people's lives. It can, but it ain't gonna ruin mine, so that's what they're hoping. You're wasting your life trying to cancel the wrong person, I'm telling you.
I don't know how many more times we got to tell you that you've been canceled for a long fucking time, Chantel. This is an actual canceled person. You've been canceled.
I've been canceled.
Shani and Rev get more viewers than you do. I mean, I could sit here and name a few. You're the big dog with 100,000 subscribers on your popular YouTube channel, and you can barely break 200 viewers. You should be demolishing reactors and everybody else in this community because you have the biggest channel. You've been canceled a long time ago. Wicked Crafter says she's thrilled to be mad at someone, added a little variety to her. Yes, I agree with that. And if she is pissed at Salah for whatever reason, that is the way that she's always been able to take out her aggression, because she doesn't want to come online and tell people the truth about her relationship. Let's not forget that. Even though I do believe he's love bombing her to some degree, she still has these thoughts of fucking his cousin spinning through her funkled brain. So she still needs to vent that aggression out somewhere. Thank you for the support, hun. Colleen says if BG got taken, she'd pull FFG and not tell anyone. She would hide it. If anything happens to BG, I agree with that. She would hide it. Absolutely. Colleen, thank you for the support. Jenny Cat, thank you so much for getting the YouTube Underground membership. Let me see if I saw who got it. Is it Darcy Diamonds? Welcome, welcome, a new member. Thank you so much, hon. Big Bertha Jean says, I'm so upset. I'm pew aliens in my game because I can't with this woman that projects her own behavior onto others. Hashtag Foodie Beauty Animal Abuser and QLR has taken your place. That's right. Hey, Hot Wasabi, good to see you. Big Bertha, enjoy your game, girl. That's funny. Okay.
Always for false things that aren't even true. I'm sorry, how many of you, like the scooter, I didn't even see it hit her toe or her tail. How many of you have accidents?
You came online and said that you ran over your cat's toe. Now you're saying you didn't see it. And even if you did, Chantel, you know, because we've watched you roll into that door and BG comes right to greet you as soon as you come in on that mobility scooter. You can't go park that motherfucker outside your door, scoop your cat up, shut your bedroom door, bring your mobility scooter to make sure that that doesn't happen. You don't make no fucking sense, dude. You're so irresponsible. In every possible way, you're irresponsible. Primal says Foodie Beauty only needs 2 or 3 followers to feel important. That's right. And I mean, at least she's got that. I'll give her that much. She's held on longer than I thought she'd be able to. Primal, thank you for the support, hun. Stoner Girl, thank you so much for being a member for 12 months. Best 12 months ever. Appreciate you, hun. Salah somewhere smashing his cousin for sure.
Generally nipped your cat's toes or your pet's toes.
Sperm everywhere.
When they're in the way, it happens. Not grounds to get your cat taken away.
I don't know about you guys, but I've never ran over a cat's paw with a mobility scooter or anything for that matter. We're not talking about being in the kitchen and you step down on your cat's or your dog's paw or nothing like that, even though that's bad enough. You ran it over with a mobility scooter. You're not even saying this right. Hello, Jean.
Ivona, I said she's fine though. So people running with it that, oh, she's injured, she got ran over. Give me a break. Friggin' morons. I knew they would take it that far. Whatever. Like I said, call them all you want. They're just going to hang up on you now, so.
You knew that people were going to be upset about that whole situation, but you still had to come tell people that you ran her. The fact, that's the only reason that I don't know that it happened. is because BG didn't get hurt. You're telling me that a 500-pound woman ran over a cat's paw on her mobility scooter and she didn't break it? Or at least hurt it in some way? Then there's no way that it happened. How could you possibly run? It's like the equivalent of run over a cat's paw with a car.
They really don't give a crap at this point because it's friggin' not true. Just like with Sam and BBJ, the SPC, the same, I think it was even the same person. Maybe. It sounded familiar.
That's embarrassing.
I'm putting cilantro in it. They came and checked it out. And at the time, my house was even messier back then. They need to all be locked up. Mother meal. Who wants to make a mother meal? Hey, Puddin' Pop.
Hey, Atlantis. Hi, Yabba in chat. Late, but also love that anime. She told Anime that she cannot be with him. She is married and in love.
Yeah, lurking here. Like, this is the thing. Like, authorities unfortunately have to deal with these bored, stupid moron losers who literally do nothing but waste their time. Hi, Nina. Oh, mother. So that's all I wanted to do because that is pretty messed up. You would be like, you would have the same reaction, if not worse, if someone was trying to take your pets away, as they always do.
I don't know, man. If I was online and I was neglecting my animal the way that Chantel was, I would expect it. You really don't have any reason to be outraged, Chantel. Like, there are some people out there. I'm a great example of that I have people showed up at my house for absolutely no fucking reason. My kids aren't on camera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But we literally see it with you. We see it with BG. We seen it with Julia. We seen it with Smokey. We seen it with BBJ. We seen it with Sam. We seen it with Timbit. You don't have a fucking gut to stand on at this point. Anna Peters says she fucking lied about running over the cat. And now she has to walk it back because the story doesn't help her. Exactly. Boy, I bet you regret that, don't you? And the crazy thing is that it's a situation that very well could happen. Hey, Tweet T, you very well could run over your cat's paw because you're so fucking irresponsible. So it's like you're almost speaking that shit into existence. And if you run over BG's paw, it's not going to be a simple, oh, I'm going to take my little insurance and take that. You're going to crush her bones, maybe to the point to where she will be disabled. I don't know how it works with cats and their paws and their bones and things like that. If that can just be repaired with a cast, you're going to crush her fucking little paw. She might not be able to walk after that. So why don't you take that as a sign to be more responsible when you're driving that mobility scooter inside of your apartment? Anna, thank you for the support, hun. Kyle says we aren't the ones who had an article written about us abusing a cat. That came out May 6th. And I promise you, I know they got a lot of things wrong with that article, but there was some truth in that article as well. I have no doubt that whoever sent that or whoever the people were that sent that also included all of this shit. It's not like you just got haters that are making shit up and writing stories that aren't true. These are people who are going out there, they're clipping your streams, they're sending over these articles, these documentaries that have been made about you, about your past history with animals, and they're sending it over. And that's why they're taking your case so serious. They're not going to just go away. They're not going to just stop coming. They're going to continue to come and make sure that your cat is taken care of as long as people are sending them in actual evidence that it's happening. This is all of your own doing, Chantel. All of it is because of you and everything that you're putting out there for people to see. Kyle, thank you so much for the support, hun.
Meanwhile, my pets are better treated than those criticizing me. But all right, to go off. You know what I mean? It's so weird. I don't know. But whatever. Like I said, you can report all day. If somebody's not actually doing anything or committing a crime and is not in the wrong, then there's nothing to worry about, right? So, but the thing is you're making stuff up, which is messed up. Messed up. Like, yeah, it's weird. Their behavior is 100.
You know what's crazy about all of this is that Chantel already has such a huge community of people who hate her, literally haters. And she's out there provoking people of that new community with that documentary that they're making. Do you know how much worse this situation could be? when all these new people, because there's going to be, I would imagine there's going to be to some extent new people that find this community because of Rosie being attached to that documentary. And it's not going to be good shit. It's going to be the same community that you have right now, just plus some. But you still want to put yourself to where you want negative attention by defending that Stefan guy or whatever his name is. And you think that that's not going to make your situation worse. I guess what you said, what you stand by is do your worst.
Time I fart. Sometimes I don't wash my hands. Whatever they accuse me of, I'm fat. Oh no, please forgive me. I'm fat. Please, I need your approval. All pales in comparison to what you guys do to people. Pales in comparison. You worry about my weight, I worry about your soul. You know? Shut up, Indigo. Fucking moron. Get a life.
Right, Hot Wasabi. She doesn't care because tens of thousands of people are all wrong. Her and her 6 beezers are right. Exactly.
You don't take care of your cat. You people are like demented. Demented.
You know what, Freya? Somebody said that. I've missed that. I need to go catch up on Alex. So the Stefan guy is BFFs with Hot Plate. That's crazy. I gotta find that clip.
Is it just me? Or are these people are really sick in the head?
You are the sick in the head motherfucker. You're the one out here telling I love my cat, but not in a sexual way. Talking about looking up ways to relieve Julia when she's in heat. You're sick in the head. You're the one who had their literal cat's asshole on their lips. That takes a sick individual to do those kind of things, Chantel.
You know.
And let's not forget the time that you told people that you crave breastfeeding other people's babies. You want to continue to call us sickos?
Being smelly isn't illegal. Really, I'm smelly. Every single... What did they say you even did? I sexually abused my cat, Nina. That's what they say. I ran over my cat with a scooter. She has an injured paw. Every single person I met, S-Jam, FF fucking G. Every person I've met in real life, Squeaky, said I smell nice. So try again. Yeah.
None of those people are reliable truth tellers. FFG, SJM, and Squeaky. I wouldn't believe anything that any of those motherfuckers said. What are you talking about? But Issy says, condones my people being called certain animals. Exactly. I don't care what people do to her. I don't care how in real life people go. Maybe Chantel, if you showed some fucking sympathy and empathy for other people, maybe people would care about you. The fact that you let that fucking account continue to stay in your chat after the things that they said, that anybody who would allow that, nobody would, because you know what happens if you let that shit go on in your chat? That represents who you are. If you guys came in here saying that and I allowed it to stay, that would represent who I am as a person. That YT lover over there who's saying all that shit is representing everything that you stand for by you allowing them to stay in your chats. And you want people to care because people are fucking, we don't. I don't give a shit. That's why I don't fucking care. I'm to the point to where I'm doing what I do and whatever. I can't control this fucking community. People are going to do what the fuck they're going to do. And honestly, the shit that you're saying that was reported, I've all seen happen on your channel. Maybe not essaying her cat. That's fair, but she's definitely been inappropriate. I can't deny that. But Issy, thank you so much for the support, hun.
Yeah, it's okay, teardrop, like whatever. They literally can't do shit. They literally can't do shit. All they can do is get on the phone, flap their gums, blah, 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 blah.
Girl, you cleaned that cat's water fountain, didn't you? You cleaned that cat's litter box, didn't you? You went and bought that cat kibble, didn't you? So I would say those people made you fucking dance. Are you mad about that? Are you mad because you had to actually clean the cat's water and clean her litter box and clean her living environment? They made you fucking dance.
Blah. I don't even know why these people are still even paying attention to me. They hate me so bad. So, bye. Get out of here. And yes, I'm wearing the same dress. I don't care what you think. Okay? Thank you.
Yeah, that's obvious. No, continue to wear it. I love it. Clout says, SJM said he could smell her front, and FFG said she smelled sweat under the perfume. No one said she smells good. Exactly, Clout. And thank you for the super chat.
I love you. I love you. I love you. Ooh. Like,
Is that a bag of frozen chicken thawing out on that dish mat? It is, isn't it? It's her official costume now. Remember when I told you guys when we left Thursday, I was like, okay, guys, I always tell you, like, at the end of the day, certain things we're going to watch for. We're going to see what she does this. And remember one of the things Thursday, I said, we got to see what she's wearing when she comes back live. And she was wearing the dress. And I said that she would be wearing that damn dress. It's her costume.
get a life, okay? All right, guys. Who's ready for a mother meal?
Nobody fucking cares about your stupid mother meals. Nobody.
Yeah, I was just trolling them back, Nina, by the title, because they have the nerve to accuse me of doing that to my cat. So, all right, we need tomato. Let's throw in a broccoli. We have our garden. Okay. Mother. Okay, we have lemon. Clickbait. Oh, you'll survive.
Foodie, you've already showed us your food for the day, your Taco Bell. This is just to what? To try to convince your romance scammer that it's all about balance. Sometimes your efforts may appear failed, but if the desired outcome is the same, the modification of the subject's behavior, then it's still a win. Ain't that right, boys? The cat has clean water. The cat has food for at least a couple of days. So there you have it.
Honey, you'll survive. Dark web. What? Foodie, my phone has been mirrored since at least March. There's no way it's not happening to you. Thank you for the gift. I don't know what that means. Yeah, you'll survive the clickbait. You'll survive. Don't worry. All right, so.
Then you'll survive having animal services come to your house and make you dance and make you do the shit that you should have already been doing. Clean water, clean litter box, clean living environment. Kibble for the cat, for the love of God. The fact that you didn't have kibble for that cat, Chantel, what the fuck, bro? Somebody had to come knock on your door with a notice from animal services in order for you to treat the cat and give the cat the life that it deserves, the bare fucking minimum. That's a fucking shame. But if you want to consider that a win, then go for it. Don't be on here crying after the way that you behave and the kind of shit that you like going on your chat when it happens again. That's all I got. I got to go. I got stuff to do. I got to do groceries today. And oh, no, wait. Giveaway. Oh my God. I was about to get out of here without doing the fucking giveaway that I promised you guys. Okay, hold on a second. I want to show you guys the card. So you know what you're entering to win. And I'm pretty proud of it too. I think it's great. It's probably my favorite. Every time I make a new card, I'm like, that's my favorite one. This is the best one. Okay, here it is. Give me a moment. Let me get a screenshot. So take this opportunity. If you have not commented on Thursday's, the last live stream that we did, and I think it was Thursday, do it now for your chance to win. We're going to pick 20 winners. 20, you heard me right. International giveaway, of course. Here it is. We're so funny, I swear to God. For your one of a kind, you can only get it this way. It's by winning one of these giveaways, a Kick promo card, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get started, shall we? Let me get this pulled up. That's enough of that. Don't you wish that everything was just like instant? We ain't got there yet. It still takes a minute to pivot around with everything. Okay. Let's see. Get the link. Paste it in here. All right. Number of winners, 20. Now pray that I don't close this screen out before I get this shit posted on my community tab post. Every single time I do that shit. All right, are you guys ready? Let's do it. Dun, da, da, dun, dun, da, da, dun, da, da, dun, da, 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 dun. The winners are Rayanna, 87, Sassy Cat, In My Autumn Era, Melissa 9286, Zen Den 9119, Storm 9228, Sassy Mama, Tina B, Wendy M, Elaine Gray, Charlotte and Tater Fluff. Is it Joyce 1077, Krabby Joe, Life's a Beach, Poops McGillicuddy, Salty Blonde, Big Turks and Quick Twerks, La 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 Lee, Siri Q, Ash E99. Congratulations to all the winners. And don't worry, we're going to do more. Let me get all these people to email me, please, at tunderground23@gmail.com. If you were one of today's winners, please make sure you put in the subject title winner from today, whatever it may be. That does help out with the process because I got a lot coming to my emails. I need to keep things sorted. And congratulations to you guys. We will do another giveaway one day this week once I get all these people taken care of. And then don't forget, if you're not subbed up to the Kick channel, make sure you do that. It's on the community tab post. June 1st, we're going to start our Kick series. Hopefully it'll be a good time. It'll be evening streams. I don't have a set schedule yet, but we're going to get one and we're going to know exactly what days and what times we're going to be over there. So that's exciting. I love you all so much. Thank you for showing up and showing out, even though I'm not feeling very well. I kind of feel better now. Maybe I just needed to vent some at Chantel. That's always makes me feel better. Doesn't it always make you guys feel better? I feel a little bit better now. And you know what? To know that BG for once in her life has clean water and kibble and a clean litter box, at least we can all, I don't know, put ourselves at ease for a couple of days for the cat. I love it so much. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Giddy up!